2080, the world has changed, and it keeps slipping farther into the ivory shadows. Welcome to the Sixth World.
Welcome to the Sixth World, everyone. My name is Michael, your game master / narrator for this evening. We are diving into another episode of Shadowrun. I believe this is episode 17 here at Proficiency Bonus. We're so glad that you are joining us this evening for this wonderful adventure on this Friday evening. We do want to thank a couple of our sponsors really quick. We want to thank Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with them. We also want to thank Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for all their support. If you type in !Little Dragon or !CCG in the Twitch chat beside you there, you will get a quick link to their websites and storefronts where you can order some really cool RPG related gear and merchandise. And if you use the coupon code PROBONUS with Little Dragon Corp, you'll get 10% off your order. And if you visit Cardboard Castle Games, which is in Evans, Georgia, and you say, hey, I'm a fan of Proficiency Bonus, they will slap 10% off of your in-store purchase. That's cool. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. Okay. We're going to go ahead and jump right in to our game tonight, unless anybody else has any other announcements or anything that we need to address before we begin our show.
I love you all.
Reset the story point pool.
Oh, yes, we do. Actually, I think I already did. So just go to, if you go to your character sheet, you should be able to update or with GM or sync with GM. And it should.
Is it 5 to players with 1 to the GM?
That is correct. It starts every session with 1 point going to each player to make your pool, and the GM gets 1 to start with. I like the Star Wars way better. They make you roll for it, and usually they roll dark side and give me lots of points to start off with. But you know, hey, I like to play by the rules, and that's the rules of Shadowrun. So that's what we're gonna do.
You forgot something. We are in the middle of our, well, not really the middle, but we are still running our Extra Life.
Absolutely.
campaign.
Yes. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah.
So I've already put > Extra Life in there. You can use the big green button down at the bottom. Our goal is to hit $1,000 before the campaign closes.
We're getting there.
All of you have helped out a lot. If you're able to throw a couple more bucks, you know, help the kids out. If you're not able to, then share it. Let other people know that we're doing this. Put it out there on your social media and and see how many of your friends who may not be here with us right now.
Here.
Yay!
Hey, there you go.
Extra life.
Extra life.
Yeah.
Cute.
For the kids.
That's cool. Yeah.
The children's.
Yes, our Extra Life campaigns the last couple of years have done really, really well. We were able to reach our goals in our first 2 years. This is our 3rd year in a row helping to support them. And we're ranked actually pretty high within streamers that are earning money for their local charities. So thank you guys so much for helping to support us and the Children's Miracle Network. And I also have some ideas planned for the future on some special charity games that we're going to be running here at Proficiency Bonus to help us to reach that 1K goal. I may even have another one shot of Alien coming up here down the hatch here soon. So we're going to throw some new people into the into the pot and see how that turns out. If you want to see how our first rendition went out, you got to go to our YouTube channel and check out Chariot of the Gods one-shot that we ran with a couple of our friends over at 20 Sides of Every Story. One we consider kind of like our brother slash sister channel. We kind of started at about the same time, so check that out and subscribe while you're there. So last time we
One day
left
there will
off...
be PvP with me and Winston. I'm just saying.
Hear that, Winston? If you're checking this out, the threat is you've been called out.
Dang.
Matthew's gonna be ready for you, Winston.
Not used to being the smallest beard on stream.
So last time we left off, Wildfire, Gearjammer, and Jack went into the place called the Cobalt Marie, this hidden area, this hidden club that seems to cater towards executive individuals. You guys were escorted in by a young lady with blue hair who seemed to have taken a liking to some of the gentlemen here in this group. And once you guys got into the room, she basically said, "What's been taking you so long?" Blah, 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 and just spitting all this information at you guys, like rapid fire. And you guys had to think very quickly on your feet. You guys were interrupted as some executives came in. They escorted Marie out and basically have entered this room. Another thing that you guys were aware of is every time this big metal door closed and this low hum started to resonate within the room, Cypher's connection was disoriented and cut off. And at every time that door closed, Overwatch, who's been waiting on a building, looking through a scope outside, their connection with you guys has been wrought with noise and interference, as everything seems to go staticky for them up there. So, as Marie leaves, and this big metal door closes once again, and the hum starts to resonate, immediately Cypher and Overwatch, once again, your feeds from Jack, Wildfire, and Gearjammer go to just noise and static, just a constant hiss of black and white across their cams.
My last point of order, because I realized I was getting locked out, is to follow the nat drone on Marie's shoulder to keep visual on her.
Oh, right.
I was about to mention that.
So
that I
you
put
do
the
have
nat
a
on there.
so you do have a cam on the nat
Yes.
drone. So yeah, you do get a feed from Marie as she's being
So I will
escorted.
leave the static up so I know when it's going to drop, but I want to focus on her and make sure she's safe.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Just take care. I'm assuming I know the answer to this, but I have no connection to that nat drone through my RCC, right? Once that door closes?
Once that door closes, the noise prevents it.
Okay.
So it seems like this building is built for this. It's built for having conversations in private without having anybody like Cypher interfering on anything that's going on. So these two business-like individuals sitting across this circle table across the room from you guys, one of them starts looking up, like fiddling through papers from inside this briefcase, looks up and just says, kind of just puts his arms on the table and says, "Now then, chummers, I'm going to assume you are all professionals, so this won't take long." And he kind of just gestures to his companion. His companion next to him just smiles and then looks back at some papers. "We know exactly who you are and who you're working for. First, we want you to go to your superiors and tell them that their leak at the Marie has been plugged. Capiche? We know that the project's only test subject has escaped and that their negotiator has apparently disappeared. We will, no doubt, find both of them soon. Trust me, we will. And then we might learn some very interesting information. Very soon, emerging futures," and he kind of chuckles and smiles to his friend, "will be out of options." The one corporate man next to him kind of adjusts some papers into a old manila file folder. Sticks them inside this pocket area in the briefcase and closes the briefcase and snaps it shut. And both men just start to slowly rise, gathering their briefcases and things, leaving the charred remains of burnt photo imagery of Wildfire. Just blackened flakes that seem to be sitting on the table where he burnt them to bits. And they rise. Any of you do anything?
I look at Gearjammer.
Gearjammer's going to turn and look at Jack a little bit. And then after looking at Jack, going to look back at the... these two suits came in and they've got 2 bodyguards with them, right?
Yeah, they have what looks to be some type of combat armor and katanas sheathed over their backs. They have kept a stern, straight face the whole time. Like, they don't seem to be listening in on the conversation. They're just standing there looking straight ahead.
Gearjammer's just going to look back over at the other 2 and just sort of...
It seems as if they're slowly starting to turn around, as if they're ready to walk to the door. It seems that they have said all that they've wanted to say to you.
Anybody have a coin? You want to flip it? Heads, I do something. Tails, I don't. I'm fighting PTSD here.
I got a coin.
Heads, I do something. Tails, I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to let it hit the table, so it's going to be a little loud. Sorry, folks at home.
I'll say I didn't hear it at
Really,
all.
it's over. Yeah, it's over behind the monitor.
No.
No, I can see it, and that is... That is heads.
I really was hoping it was tails. All right. As the guy who was talking turns to walk away from me, I whisper under my breath to my crow to get my crow to assist me. I point my finger like this, and I shoot a firebolt directly into the center of the guy's back.
Oh, one of the corporate execs?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Yes.
Make your attack roll.
Let's up and go.
Overwatch Cypher, it was nice knowing you. We'll see you in, see you with new characters.
Yeah. I just need to figure out what my familiar
This
does
checks out.
when it helps.
Is there still static in that room? Can I see anything yet?
Can't see anything yet. They haven't opened the door yet.
You're literally locked in, throwing fire in a locked room.
1 blue square to all magic checks when my familiar helps. So 1 blue square.
You know what's going to happen? This one guy's going to go up like a torch. The other one's going to try to run out, and Cypher's going to see Wildfire just sitting there cackling as some turns into a matchstick.
I'm assuming it's 2 purple.
You're casting you're shooting a firebolt.
Yes.
So that's your attack spell.
Yes.
Okay, so we go to magic, magic attack, additional effects. So I think it starts out with just 1 purple. And this is short range.
Yes.
And you want it to have the fire, so you want it to have the burn quality?
I always have burn quality on my spells.
Oh, no matter
because
what.
of one of my things.
Okay, so I
elemental
can only see this being I think it's 1 purple.
Okay. All right, this is gonna get a little bit crazy here, because I have a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I rolled the wrong thing.
Okay.
It's been a while. There we go.
Holy mother of things.
Oh yeah. Oh,
What?
yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah, you strike him.
I'm gonna flip a story point to do another one as a maneuver. There's that. And then I'm gonna do my out of turn incidental to turn into a fire demon and do damage to everybody in a medium range that's an enemy.
Enemy.
Okay.
So I don't know how much damage that is, but I need some sort of roll. All enemies within medium range need to make a hard 3 purple discipline check.
Okay. Wait, you said you were going to do that attack again as a maneuver?
Yeah, I was gonna shoot twice.
Okay. So you rolled.
Once
so that
as a
was
maneuver.
so that was your second magic one, the 3 successes, 3 advantage,
Yes.
and you were shooting that at the other corporate executive.
Same one.
Same
You
one.
made me mad.
Okay, so you're just gonna double shot that first executive.
Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna give you this. The first hit is going to kill the first one.
Oh, in that case, I will hit the other one.
Okay, got it.
Great.
These 2 execs, as far as game mechanic standpoint, are considered unarmed NPCs, which basically have
Wonderful.
just basic stats. So you are gonna one-shot both of these guys as you reach out and fire just erupts from Wildfire, striking the back of both of these. You guys hear these guys call out and scream as flames just erupt all over their suits and start licking up their bodies and consuming their hair and their faces as they scream and squirm and fall down onto the ground, rolling around the room, just shouting and screaming as flames are just going. And then you erupt into your
Yeah.
form.
Because of the bodyguards.
Okay.
How close are those bodyguards?
The bodyguards are within 10 feet of you guys.
So as he fires it off, if possible, I'd like to do an incidental and jump up and try to headbutt one of the security guards.
What?
Burn the incidentals.
Okay.
Use them all.
You have an incidental ability that allows you to just jump in and do a headbutt.
Once per encounter, the character may perform the headbutt incidental. Character suffers 2 wounds and selects 1 engaged non-vehicle target with a silhouette of up to 1 higher than the character.
The key word there is engaged, and you're 10 foot away. They have to be like right
Okay.
next to you. So that wouldn't apply here, but keep that in mind for the future. Awesome. Okay, so these 2 executives, they fall. So I'm just going to X those 2 guys out. And then the other 2 need to make what check? A discipline?
Hard 3 purple discipline check.
Oh boy. The 2 discipline checks. They do have ranks in discipline. Let's see how this goes. First one succeeds. Second one succeeds.
Dang. No damage to
no-
either of them.
No damage at all?
Nope.
All right. In that case, let me do something here. I would like to clear the initiative order here. And I want everyone, including Overwatch and Cypher, to go ahead and roll initiative. I will say, because things escalated very, very quickly, everybody's rolling vigilance for this. As currently, Cypher and Overwatch are just not even sure what is going on.
Where the heck is it? Oh, it's in here somewhere.
And don't forget to clear your dice pool at the top too whenever you do this, because it'll roll those with your...
Oh, they're very good at vigilance.
Oh my gosh.
They are insanely good at vigilance.
Oh, boy. Why didn't it add them to the turn order?
Rip.
Yikes.
Oh, I bet you I clicked the
There you go.
wrong thing.
Okay. How do I clear my dice pool?
Yep, I rolled the wrong thing, so even though I had that awesome roll, I'm gonna have to roll again. Yep, definitely worked out in your favor.
Ooh.
All right. Everybody on the list? I think we got it.
There are more trolls.
2 1 2 1 1 4 0 7. All right, looks like I got everybody in order. So first up, we have a PC can go.
No one's got anything, then I'm going to charge somebody and take them down.
All right, seems
Okay,
like
go
nobody's arguing with you, so go for it.
Yeah, go for
So, Gearjammer is going to get up and sort of walk around the table up towards this closest samurai
Okay.
and use my headbutt incidental to knock him down.
Okay. Do you have to like roll an attack, or does it just do it?
No, it just does. I take 2 wounds and it just happens.
And all that happens to him is he's knocked prone.
Let me see here. Let me grab it again. Character suffers 2 wounds. Target is knocked prone and is disoriented until the end of the next round.
Okay. So it'd be disoriented means they have a setback die added onto all their checks.
Okay. And then as he falls down, I'll use my action to start pounding on him with the shock gloves that they let me keep.
Yeah, that's right. You guys are limited on weapons, but you got the 2 mages with you, so they didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
My
brain
is this guy wearing any armor? Do I have to add anything to my pool?
Oh, good question. Yeah, he is definitely wearing armor. You will have to add 2 black setback to your attack. So it's going to be 2 purple, 2 setback. You do, however, get to add a blue boost because he is prone.
Okay.
And any other things that you have that would change it?
I don't think I do, so we're just gonna go ahead and see if this rolls properly. Hey!
You succeed.
Barely.
Barely.
I'll take it.
So basically it is 6 damage that is counted as stun damage as you reach out and basically you're using shock gloves to try to throw a jolt of electricity through this guy. You're pounding down, giving him a big shock. So stun damage actually goes onto their strain. I do believe is stun damage, I think it's still soakable. And they do have some soak. So he has a soak of 3, so he's going to soak 3 of that 6 damage, and he's going to take 3. They do not have strain, so it's going to go right to wounds.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it on that character sheet. I'm going to do it on here, so that way I'll remember.
And that'll end. I'm just going to stay right here.
All right. Gearjammer staying right where he is, bringing us to an NPC turn. That samurai that just got shocked is going to stand up using a maneuver. Is going to unsheath is going to use basically 2 strain to unsheathe the katana. And then is going to, almost within an instant, just basically bring the katana out and just swipe, like, directly across the Gearjammer, almost in one swift turn. So let's see.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I forgot about that too. You guys will have to remember, these guys are adversary 1, which means all combat checks are upgraded by 1 for the future. We'll remember that for next time.
Okay. And I do have 1 melee defense.
Okay, 1 melee defense. You got it. So that's 1 setback, 2 purple. And he's going to strike with the katana on Gearjammer. Oof!
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh no.
That's 9 points of soakable damage. It is a Pierce 1 weapon, which means you have to reduce your soak by 1 when you apply it. Because it pierces your armor.
It's 9. So I soak 4 of it after the reduction, so I still take 5.
Okay.
Okay.
5 damage, and he's going to cash the Triumph in on a critical hit against you. And this weapon is Vicious 1, meaning that when you do your crit, you have to put an offset of 10 into the crit before you roll it. So if you go to your critical injuries on your character sheet and put that 10 in your offset, then click Roll Critical. Discouraging Wound.
1 light tendency to dark.
All right. So you got to flip one of those points over, story points over to me. Thank you. I will take that. As the speed in which this guy basically kick flips back onto his feet and just slices right across your chest, Gearjammer. The pain immediately surging through your body as this takes place. And that ends his turn, bringing us to another PC. Any PC who would like to go?
May I? All right. I have 2 questions. 1, what's the sword made out of?
Looks to be some type of metal to you.
Okay. Second question, would I have to command my familiar every time I want him to assist? Or if I said assist at the beginning of the fight, would he continue to assist? Because it's not very descriptive in the familiar talent.
What does the description say? Like what is the wording of it?
You have to like channel a familiar, which makes your subsequent spells harder or something, or you have to like use a maneuver to keep it up, or
No, my familiar stays because of my talent.
no.
So it's not something you have to physically concentrate on?
No. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, you have to do it every round. Okay.
You have to do it every round?
Okay. Yeah. I'll do it. Yeah. I'll
And you're still holding onto
I'll-
your form that's like makes you look like a fiery demon with wings, right? Are you
Yeah,
still...
it's not
okay.
doing anything, but I just look cool.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'll command him to assist me.
So
And
does that cost a maneuver to do that? Is that what it does?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
I'm going to try to manipulate the metal of the sword to kind of wrap around the guy's hands like handcuffs.
Okay.
Because that's one of
Clever.
the ways I use my abilities.
Yeah, that is
Clever.
true. Clever, yeah. I think that's a conjure check for you. I think that's what we said it
Okay.
was.
Okay. And I actually have tier 2 of my familiar, so it's actually 2 blue squares, not 1.
Okay,
I
I
didn't realize-
am...
Because I had tier 2.
Weird. It says that our thing is 3-3, but my pool says 5-1 still. Why is that doing that?
Do you have an option to sync with players?
But I have like the game master sheet. Like it should be synced to everything. Let me see what happens if I do this. Okay. Yeah, for some reason my story pool, like even when I used that, it didn't change it. Weird. Okay.
We need to flip it back to you.
I know. I want to flip it to make things more difficult for Wildfire. So I would like you to add an upgrade to your difficulty. So where it says upgrade, you can upgrade it once.
Okay. And is it a 1 purple, 2 purple?
Well, it depends on the spell and what you're trying to do. If you remember those magic handouts
Yeah, I'm
that you
just
got,
going down to it.
your conjure additional effects. I believe it's 1 as a base. And then anything else or what you're trying to do. These are more like summoning things. I would say it'd be 2, probably.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Let's go for it.
Succeeds with a lot of advantage.
Let's go.
So go ahead and describe it for us.
So I still have one hand pointing at the 2 guys that I shot on the ground. The other hand, I just lift it towards the guy that was swinging his sword at Gearjammer and just drag down, and the sword crumples and then wraps around his hands and solidifies around his hands.
He looks a little startled, but he's still holding that grim kind of expression on his face as he's just staring at his hands, and you can see he's like trying to pull his hands apart, but the metal is like almost like driving into his flesh of his wrist, and you can see a little bit of blood start to pour out because the blade is still sharp in some of those edges as you crumpled it and wrapped it around his wrists. Excellent.
Yeah,
you have 4 advantages.
I'm gonna use all of those to heal some strain.
Okay.
'Cause I've been casting a lot of spells.
Okay, sure.
Okay. And that's it for me.
Okay, so we've got another NPC go. The other samurai. Actually, Gearjammer's just right here, so maneuvers for the katana, pulls it out, and just another quick swipe at Gearjammer, because Gearjammer's right there next to him. So 2 purple, 1 black because of your armor, I believe.
Yep.
And
Yep. I'm getting hacked. I'm going to flip a story point to make it harder for you.
oh, there you go. Upgrade the difficulty. That's nice. Good use of those story points. Okay. I forgot to upgrade. I had a free upgrade on that check of yours. You still succeeded though. I keep forgetting these guys are adversary 1. Okay. So here comes the katana. Oh, it's gonna miss.
Oh, thank God.
It's gonna miss.
Thank
Gearjammer
God.
just sees it come and shifts back just the slightest bit, and the katana just you feel the breeze as it whiffs by your face. Gearjammer, he is going to pass a boost to the next NPC though with that advantage, as you're a little bit taken aback and off balance from that swipe. That's all we can do. Maneuver in action. That brings us to another PC.
Jack, I think you're the one that's in there.
It's in the room, yeah. All right, and one of these guys has like his sword wrapped around his hands, right? And the other one is still alive.
The other one is still.
Yeah.
He's got the blade out. And
Still,
he's
yeah.
trying to carve away at Gearjammer in front of you.
All right, the one that's carving away, I'm gonna try to cast an attack spell on him. I'll kind of like straighten my tie and put out my fingers. I'm gonna cast attack. I'm gonna charge it with lightning and try to activate lightning's auto fire. So I have to do 3 purple to do this.
3 purple. Okay, you got it.
Yep. So let's take a gander. attack. Bloop. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that's a miss.
It doesn't hit.
Doesn't
Yeah.
hit. So he
With the
sees it
advantage-
coming, he ducks, and what happens is your lightning strikes the control panel to the door behind him. And all of a sudden that humming in the room stops. And the big metal door begins to slide open.
I did that on purpose.
It's
And I think that was my action. And then I think with my maneuver, I'm gonna duck down under the table and dodge.
all right,
And
yeah,
turn.
take cover for your maneuver. You got it.
Yep.
Awesome. Cypher and Overwatch. You guys now have visual once again. And Cypher, when this all started to take place, you saw in the drone that's on Marie that she was being escorted like back a hallway, and then two of the troll guards were like they just started looking at each other with like strange eyes and looked back behind them, and it looks like two of them were going to continue escorting Marie, and two of them were going to move off and break off, but you couldn't see in that direction from the drone's point of view. It just seems to be going back, those two. That does bring us to another PC.
Do I have visual if the door's opening, or is the static still active?
Nope, you have visual now.
So I
Back
see
under a table.
another dumpster fire in the midst.
I'm 1,000 yards staring with a pistol finger gun.
No. Yep.
Gearjammer's grabbing his chest and his arm, looking down his hand, seeing the blood.
Okay. I need to go into the I'm already in the Matrix, but is there any way I can hack the system? I need to try and find alarm systems or like a sprinkler system or something to cause chaos.
Yes. Go ahead and give us a resonance check with this is gonna be a little bit harder. It's 3 purple.
Okay.
And as any nice game master should, I'm gonna go ahead and flip a story point and upgrade your difficulty by 1 on that.
We've been flipping these story points tonight.
Starting it off with a bang, right?
Michael.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip it back.
Okay, go ahead. Give yourself an upgrade.
Okay. Yeah, I need to find a way to help boys. Let's go. Okay.
Oh, you got in.
Okay.
In. So I'm gonna take your character here and take you to the Cobalt Marie map, and we're gonna pull you into here. Actually, you know what? Let's grab your token from the other page, and I'll just copy it right over. I was able to recreate your tokens in a way that didn't take up more than 1 square. That way you guys can see a little bit better on your maps. Are you able to see on there?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is you're now into the Cobalt Marie system network. That did take your action to do that.
All right.
For this turn. Basically, basically hacked the system was, your
Yeah.
go. But you do have a maneuver. Or I think you have 2 maneuvers because you're a technomancer. But I'm not sure that you'd be able to do anything this round unless you have some kind of maneuvers that help you to do something else within the system. Oh, I need to put the map on the screen for our friends at home. I apologize. Twitch viewers. There we go.
Oh, I could have reduced the difficulty by 1. What happens when you don't play?
It's been 3 weeks since we played this
I
game.
do have a maneuver. Oh my god, when did I get this?
Uh-oh.
Okay, Once per session, make a hard knowledge residence or matrix check to reveal additional hidden or important information with the system. So I want to try and find... Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the sprinkler system. Or a fire alarm.
Okay.
To, like, evacuate the building.
Well, you would be able to, since you're in the system, you do see that there is an alarm that is it is a subsystem here.
Right.
So that wouldn't be any, like, that wouldn't be revealing any, like, hidden information that the maneuver, like, calls for. Because you would know, you'd be aware of that, so...
Okay.
That wouldn't be, like, a hidden thing. As that's how I perceive it, is like...
Yeah, that's fair.
Basically, what it does is it would allow me to... You see how some of these farther ones down the line are still flipped? Like, I could flip one of those over for you so you could see what it is.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay. So is there anyone in particular that you're looking for? You can shift ping it on your map and then let me know which one. Basically, at the end of the line... Yeah.
Do I feel like that's like a security breach, or is it all alarms are in that subsection?
It's probably all the alarms. You're not 100% sure, but most systems that you've seen that had alarms have it usually just guarded by protective IC.
I'm trying to see. So one of these third ones. When in doubt, go left. So I'm gonna do this one.
That one right there? Okay, I'll flip it for you and we'll see what it is. Let's flip the card.
Oh, I have to make a check. Don't flip it. Don't flip it. I have to make a check.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe it's the pretty much just.
As Cypher gets to hacking.
Yeah, that's a maneuver, I believe.
Yeah, when she's the third one doing any hacking today. Samurais have already started the hack.
Dang. You're right.
Okay. Just double. So. Yeah.
That's a success with advantage.
Okay.
Does that just mean you get to reveal that?
I guess I get to reveal that. Yeah.
Okay, you got it. I'm gonna flip it. So this subsystem reveals that there is some high secure data located at the end of this thread.
Okay.
Meaning that possible uses when you get to this is you can download it, you can delete it, you can override it. So there's some kind of secure data at the end of this thread in this subsystem. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all I can do at the moment. I think that's my turn.
Okay.
So I guess my maneuver would be like moving closer to the alarm system first.
Okay, getting ready to run down that thread?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wrong one. This one.
You got it. Perfect. Another PC can go.
I think that's
I'm going to give Wildfire a boost and pass one forward to the next person, which I think is Derek.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I'll be using it. So the next person can. All I'm doing is I'm still out in the alley.
Yep.
Up on the fire escape.
Yep.
I don't see any bad guys correct in the alley.
Make a perception test for me.
Oh, I guess I will be using that blue die.
This will be average check with 2 purple dice.
Yeah, don't knock it until you might need it. Jeez, I'm trying to give you a boost, buddy.
Well, I was just expecting me to aim twice this round. I wasn't expecting to actually do anything.
Well, you know that. Oh.
No.
Well.
Yeah, appears nothing's really going on out here. Seems like all the action is happening downstairs.
I will take the aim maneuver.
Nice.
And then I will use the second maneuver I can to use aim again without taking strain, because I have a talent that lets me take the aim maneuver without suffering strain.
Nice.
And I have a thing to where I can aim twice around.
Okay, so you're aiming twice at the entryway to that that area.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, got it.
That's all I'm doing. I'm just laying there, looking down my scope.
All right. The last two people that get to act in this round are the two troll guards that seem to be responding to some kind of commotion up here. And the door has been opened dramatically for them. So they are you going to use their maneuver, basically. One of them is going to just kind of come into the area here and pull up his assault rifle. And is going to go ahead and fire some rounds at Wildfire.
You really don't have to do that.
So that is going to.
I'm so glad the door is still closed because I can't see anything that's happening outside this room.
Oh, you guys can't see.
Oh yeah, we're not seeing yet. Yeah.
I apologize.
Nope.
Let me go to my dynamic lighting and get rid of that.
Speaking of seeing, how many of you guys have dark vision?
Thermographic for the two trolls.
Thermographic.
Actually,
Oh, hey, I can see somebody now.
Actually, from where that door was, you'd actually be firing at Jack. Well, no, he could angle it towards Wildfire.
Angle it at me, not Jack.
He'd be back there.
I'm
Actually,
a fire demon.
Here's how I'm gonna play this, because these guys would know. These guys are trained fighters. They would know what to do here. The troll guard in the front is actually gonna drop down to a knee while the troll guard behind him stands. And one of them fires at Wildfire, the other one fires at Jack with their assault rifles.
All
So
right.
Wildfire, that's going to be 1 purple. Any black dice that I need to add to this, Wildfire?
I don't think so.
I am going to add a setback because Gearjammer is kind of standing in the way. There's a lot going on in front of you.
Black dice? Would that just be because of like a talent?
Armor, if you have defense rating, it adds black setback to the attack.
I have armor.
Yeah, if you have a defense, a range defense, it will add that number of setback to any attack roll.
I don't have a differentiation between ranged and melee. Where is that?
It should be at the top of your character sheet where there's a red and blue, like where your wounds and soak and strain are. There's a defense box that's like that, and it has range and red and melee and like light blue.
Yeah, I was reading in the item inventory, not the... I have 1 range defense.
1 range defense. Okay, so that adds an additional setback. All right. Here comes the assault rifle at you. Misses. Into the room. And he's gonna boost his buddy though with that advantage onto Jack.
No.
Jack is in cover, so that adds a setback.
Setback. My armored jacket provides 1 defense.
Okay, so that's 3 setback total.
I think. You sure? I have in my inventory. It says shielding ring, 1 defense. I think. Did Wildfire give me that, or did I have that temporarily?
We got that out of the last time we had a big fight. I looted that and gave it to you because I didn't need it.
So that is +1 to range defense.
All right, so an +1 to range.
Like 2
so 4
defense.
total black setbacks and 1 purple. Does have a boost because of the advantage this person is giving them. So here comes the assault rifle at Jack.
Oh, that hit.
Oh no!
I have some soak.
So that one's gonna hit. So that's 8. That's 10 soak. 10 points of soakable damage.
Okay, so 7.
Okay, the 2 threat is that basically what's happening is that the firing in this room is going to cause him to be the troll guard that's on his knee in front, like the loudness of this weapon over his shoulder kind of startles him a bit, and is going to give him a setback on his next attack with those 2 threat. But the triumph is going to trigger a critical hit on Jack.
All right, so I have to take a crit.
Yep, take a crit, Jack.
All right, rolling critical. Winded cannot voluntarily suffer strain to activate abilities or gain additional maneuvers until the end of the encounter.
Oh, that's a big one against a mage.
I can't cast spells. Yeah. Yeah. Because every spell does 2 strain.
Oh, no! So, under the table, these bullets are like shredding the table as they hit, and Jack takes a couple of direct hits. Blood immediately starts to seep into his white button-up shirt. Wildfire, as you're watching this happen, he definitely looks like he's winded and huffing and puffing over there, ducking behind the table. So that ends their turn, bringing us to the top of the next round with any PC who would like to go.
Anyone have an idea? I might have one.
I mean, I have a couple, but you can go if you want.
Okay, we'll see if this works. Seeing these people fire in and just watching how just shredded Jack is getting. And I don't even know how we'd roll this, but Gearjammer is going to try to basically sort of charge the samurai who's right down beneath, right in front of the door.
Okay.
Is basically going to try to sort of shoulder rush him out the door into these other two guards.
Okay. Go ahead and we'll call this a brawl check.
Oh,
And
okay.
we'll contest it against the samurai's brawl.
Okay. And I'm going to flip a story point so I can upgrade this.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to call this as athletics. So it'll be 2 reds and 1 purple.
Okay.
These guys are pretty athletic.
Purple. Okay, brawl.
This Gearjammer tries to shoulder check the samurai out the door.
Okay. Upgrade. 2 reds, 1 purple. Wait. And roll.
That succeeds. All right, so you shoulder check this samurai out the door, and now you're kind of standing in the doorway as you basically force him out into the main room, standing there at the door. You do suffer 1 strain in the process. That's what I'll use the threat for. You're straining yourself
Okay.
to protect your friends. What else would you like to do?
Just looking to see what yeah, that's it. Gearjammer's just going to try in the doorway. And going to basically, knowing that Wildfire probably, not sure whether or not Wildfire is going to be trying to do something outside the room or deal with the person in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So sort of like half, still in that doorway, sort of half lean to the side a little bit to try to give him space to shoot over me if he wants to do something.
Okay.
But at the same point, not trying to basically fill the doorway as much as I can.
Okay. You got it. NPC gets to go. This one's still going to focus on you, and I forgot to add the setback to this guy last round, so I'm going to do it this round. Gearjammer for his disorient.
Okay.
So I'm going to add the setback here to this. I basically just sees you shoulder check his buddy, and he just comes at you like he does, like he pulls up the katana upside down like this and just starts running towards you.
Is he the one that's
He's the one that's
grappled,
gonna.
Oh
he
yeah,
has,
that's
like,
right. Yeah, that's right. He has a handcuff, so he's still struggling, and disoriented. So yeah, what's he gonna do?
You get elbow.
like haymaker, like fuck.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what he might do. Actually, he's going to jump and kind of like parkour off the table here, and try to do like a kick to Wildfire.
No.
Go for it, buddy.
As he is trying his best. Yeah, this is going to be just a brawl check. Punch or kick. Okay, so that's going to be 2 purple. You do have a defense rating of 1, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I got that on there. So 2 on 1. Here comes a roundhouse kick to the face. misses. You duck out of the way. The table kind of shifts a little bit. With maybe Jack is like grabbing the other end of the table, trying to regather himself after being shot all up, and bumps the table just the slightest bit to make his foot slip a little bit, and the kick just misses you. To advantage, he's gonna pass a boost to his friend over here to gain advantage, to get a little bit of an advantage. And that's all he can do, is he's now engaged over here with Wildfire. So another PC can go.
All right, I'm gonna give this guy a little feint real quick. I'm gonna take my my finger gun pistol thing, point it directly at his face because he's right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Then quick glance to the door, and summon Greater Elemental right outside the door.
Okay, sure.
Nice.
I reduced the difficulty by 2 because this is my signature spell. Automatically get this ally thing. So he's automatically my ally if summoned.
Okay.
Wasn't the Greater Elemental a little bit harder to summon?
Yeah, if I remember the last time you did, I think so.
I think so.
Where is...
Grand Summon adds 2 purple.
Okay, so it starts off as 1 purple. I add 2, but I take away 2. So it's just 1 purple. And then I have... I'll also tell my crow to help me. I keep forgetting I have him.
Okay, your maneuver is to tell the crow to aid you, assist you once
Yes.
again. Okay.
So that's 2, and then I have a boost. Is that also the blue?
Yep, blue. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. And just gonna click the button now.
Oh my god.
Oh, despair.
Despair
Oh,
pops
great.
up. Ooh, a despair. All right, so you do have a bunch of advantages that you would like to spend as a massive fire elemental erupts on the other side of the doorway where the trolls are. So there's this massive fire spirit out here now.
I will heal for 4 strain, and then 2 advantages give somebody specific.
Yes,
boost?
somebody specific can get a boost, yep.
I'll give Jack a boost.
All right, Jack, you get past the boost. The despair, I'm going to say that, because it has to be something dramatically. Can I do this? Does this seem fair to you? Because this has to, a despair means something very very bad happens for this encounter. Can I say, I don't know if this is against the rules of your familiar, but your familiar blips out for the rest of this encounter.
Sure.
As it assists you, but it takes all of its energy and just kind of steams away.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, for my despair cash in.
Dang.
All right.
Rip the boy. I'm also coughing now because he's...
Oh, he was
That's
helping
big.
you. He was helping you maintain your.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I do believe you have to roll an initiative for that grand summon.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So if you find your great, I think it's Greater Fire Spirit, and you can roll Vigilance. Because he's been.
Oh, I didn't reset the dice pool.
It's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 0. Let's take that one off. And then you're good. You can roll again.
Where did it go? Okay, I reset the dice pool. I'm good. Okay.
Oh, that's even better. Look at that. So we are currently at 3 and 0. All right. Bring us to another PC.
I mean, I guess I could go if I'm in here dying.
Mm.
Kind of look down at the crimson spreading across my shirt and can't breathe, can't focus. It's looking like the end. That said, I do have one more spell in me.
Oh.
So I'm gonna use my one of my talents here, the prepared spell. Once per session, I can make a skill check to cast a spell without suffering strains. This won't get in the way of my
Look at
loophole.
that! Nice.
Oh!
Well done.
And I'm gonna throw in my brilliant casting because this is the only spell I get to basically, I can spend a story point. So I have to call a story point here in order to add advantage equal to my knowledge in magic to this. So that means I get whatever I'm doing here. If regardless of what happens, I guess I get 4 advantage.
4 advantage on top of this roll.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try my auto fire lightning again, aiming at the guy that shot me.
Okay.
So I think this is 3 purples. And I think they're not adversaries, right? The trolls that shot me.
Yeah, let me check. Hold on a second. I believe they are. No, they're not. They don't have an adversary rating.
You also have
Oh,
a boost.
hopefully.
Have
Oh, and I have a
boosts.
boost too, yeah. So hopefully this one goes a little better than the last. Okay,
It strikes.
okay. So this
Hits.
would be 8 base damage to him, because that's my Arcana plus 5. Sorry, Arcana plus 3. So that's 8 base damage to the troll that I hit. Soakable.
Plus
But because it's lightning, it also takes 4 unsoakable stun damage.
Okay.
And then it's auto fire, and I have 4 whatchamacallits. I have 4 advantage, so I'll spend the advantage to hit 2 more targets. I'll spend it to hit the 2 samurai. With, as I
So,
just
chain lightning
like
goes
yeah.
flashing around the room.
Yeah.
So let's do this again. So you have 4 damage that is unsoakable. You have
from the stun.
8 base, but you also had 3 successes, so that adds to the base, correct?
No, it's 5 base plus 3 successes, which means 8 total, which is soakable. 8 soakable magic damage. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. They do have a high soak because they're trolls.
I imagine
Their
that. Yeah.
soak rating is 7, so it's going to take 1
Take
extra
1
point of
damage.
damage on top of the 4 that was unsoakable. So it did take 5 wounds for the troll.
Yep.
He's still up. Looks a little singed. My roll 20 is having a hiccup. Come on. Come on, roll 20. Work with me here. All right, and you're striking the 2 hits on the samurai. So basically, it does the same thing to them.
Okay.
Is that how that works?
Well, that's what I don't understand. Is that does the stun only trigger on the initial target, or is it applied? Because it doesn't say that it applies to all the targets. So I imagine they probably only get the 8 soakable,
Okay,
standard damage. This would be my assumption.
that sounds good based off of what you're reading. They have a lot less soak, though.
Okay.
So they do take a total of 5. And the one that is attacking Wildfire currently is looking very singed right now. He is still up, still looks like he has some fight left in him, but he is definitely looking injured and handcuffed by his own katana.
And then the last bits of lightning kind of crackle off my fingers as I'm out of ammo. I'm gonna duck down lower and take cover with my maneuver and turn.
All right, take more cover. You got it. Another PC can go.
Where do you want to go? So I'm just aiming twice.
Sorry,
again.
I'm dealing with a monster. Yeah. Let's get into it. Let's jump into it.
We go back over to the Matrix with Cypher.
No, stop. All right. What do I gotta do for this one?
You basically you maneuver to the
Nova.
when you maneuver to this, you're basically going to get to see what it is that is behind that car.
You're gonna hurt yourself. Hang on a second.
Sure.
I can still hear you.
And basically, you run into a barrier, which is an ice wall. It has a rating 5. If you attempt to break the ice and fail, you are unable to access the subsystem. So basically, you waste your action trying to get by this.
Yeah.
This turn.
Okay. Okay. So it's 5 purple?
The rating is 5. So you have to get basically you have to get 6 successes or 6 passed. But if you remember right, your resonance counts towards your rating. So,
okay, so I can just yeah.
So your
'Cause
ranks your resonance
is
5, right? So you have to get 1 success
Gotcha.
to break this. The
Okay.
difficulty is 2 purple.
2 purple. I'm gonna reduce the difficulty to 1.
Okay.
Just double checking my talents. Okay, so I do have that. Okay, let's just try this. I have backup if this fails. Nope, I swear to God.
Oh, you got it.
Okay,
Success with 3 advantages.
Cool. So I guess my maneuver would be getting down there.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one also locked, or can I is it that was the lock?
I think what it does is basically you use the maneuver to maneuver through. You use your action to break through that IC. You do have your second free maneuver, and I think you can use a maneuver to enact. I think that's what it's so your maneuvers, let's see. Let's look at these again. So wait, it's incidental to attempt access. So you moved into, that was incidental. You basically activated a program, well, activate or reactivate ice or icebreaker. Okay, so basically you can activate or enact command on this subsystem now, this alarm subsystem. Now,
Awesome.
Surprisingly enough, the alarm, you can tell, has not gone off yet, despite the chaos that is taking place within the room. It seems like all this is happening very fast, and no one has triggered the alarm yet.
Okay. What type of alarm systems are in here? What am I working with?
Really, it's all basically on the single platform. So you can see that there is basically just a general alarm system that once it's engaged, just resonates a pulse of sound throughout the whole facility. It also basically shuts down all. It basically locks down locks all the doors automatically when the alarm goes off. So basically, if you can just turn it off, and then if anybody tries to hit the alarm, they won't be able to actually turn it on. You'll just disengage the whole alarm system.
Okay. Is there a sprinkler system? Is that an alarm, or is that something else? Nova!
That would probably be something else.
That girl.
I don't think I have one on here.
Okay,
But I
that's
don't
fine.
think that would it would be linked to the alarm system, but would
It would be
not
linked.
be wouldn't be
I
like
don't want to
triggered.
activate the alarm. I just want to cause mayhem.
There's a Wildfire's
Mayhem's
rubbing off
name
on
is
you.
Wildfire.
That's what I was gonna say. Wildfire's rubbing off on you.
Okay, I'm trying to get better, but the coin flip did otherwise.
That's true. All right, then for now I'm gonna turn off the alarm system. If I can't access a sprinkler system to cause a mess, then
Yeah.
I'll just turn off the alarm.
Okay. The alarm has been disengaged with your maneuver.
Cool. Do I have? Yeah, I think do I have any more maneuvers left? Did I use both?
I think you used both. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then we're good here.
All right. So
And
we're-
I'm like, I'm assuming I have Overwatch on group chat, and I'm just gonna be like spamming him like, I think they need help. It's a mess.
They can come outside and I will be able to help them.
If only
Crazy. Do I have access to their comms?
So
Can I be like,
good.
get your asses out here now?
so good. Yeah, Cypher is going crazy on you guys' heads. You guys are getting a bunch
Wall
of
text.
wall
Lots
text.
of gifs like, this is not fine. This
You
is
guys
not
are getting
fine.
spammed currently from the Matrix. Okay.
Knowing that she is seeing everything we're seeing, Gearjammer's just going to lean his head over and show the line of 3 people blocking him on the other side of the door.
Okay, that gives me an idea for what I'm gonna do next.
That samurai that is in front of Gearjammer, I don't believe has acted this turn. It's gonna just go ahead and continue to try to attack Gearjammer. As
I am gonna boost Jack and pass one forward.
Okay. Boost Jack, pass one forward. This guy did have a boost
you.
passed to him.
You are out of magic, so.
One setback, is that correct, Gearjammer?
For
Attack
melee, yes.
Okay, got it. So here comes another katana trying to stab into Gearjammer. That is going to strike. 8 soakable damage, but your soak is reduced by 1 due to the fact that you're using a piercing weapon. And another critical hit is going to be struck against you with the Triumph with an offset of 10 once again because Vicious won.
Okay, so you said it was how much damage soakable?
8 points, and then your soak is
soakable.
reduced by 1 because of Pierce 1.
Yes, that's 4. Okay. Then you said critical. Now, I already had an offset of 10 from my last one, so I add another 10 and my offset becomes 20.
I think that it automatically puts the offset of 10 for your critical that's already there. So if you just put 10 in your offset once again and roll critical, it will automatically make it at 20, I believe.
Okay, let's see.
If it's the same as Star Wars, it will.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Previous criticals.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Is that a real one or a robotic one?
Good
Yep.
question.
I don't know. It depends on where it's at.
Flip a coin, Matthew, and make one right or left, and that'll be your arm.
Okay, so it's losing an arm.
Yeah, it will be an
Okay.
arm. Which one is going?
Actually,
Oh no!
this is gonna have a very. Okay, I'm actually. Do they have a coin option in here?
He's gonna be
Yeah,
like,
like-
oh well, I could get a new one.
But one of them probably has like a
He's gonna
nuclear
be
reactor
even
ready
less-
to go off.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, there's no coin flip that I can see there. So okay,
You
heads is left arm.
could- okay.
That is Gearjammer's real arm. Tails is his right arm. That is his cybernetic one that has the his grappling line in it, his little hidey holes. The
All
whole
your
deal.
little gadgets. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We can reconnect that.
And he lost his real arm. That's nice.
Oh no! No!
It's convenient. You don't have to get rid of it yourself.
So
Where were these guys when
He was already thinking of elective surgery, and he's like, well,
Yeah.
now it has to
Ah,
happen.
you have to buy a better one.
I'm so
Excited for
sorry,
ya.
guys.
So Wildfire and Jack, Jack is hiding under the table. You guys witness a quick sound, and it's just this. In a blink of an eye, you see the glare of this sword just go by where Gearjammer is standing, and Gearjammer slowly turns around to look at both of you, and right below the elbow has been clean like butter, just removed, and blood just starts kind of pouring down his arm as he lifts up with his other arm and just like grabs the wound.
We're looking rough.
God,
First episode of Shadowrun where we're not superheroes.
When were we ever superheroes? We're definitely not superheroes. We're mortal.
Yeah, this went south quick. And that PC, seeing that he just lopped off Gearjammer's arm, is looking pretty good about himself, so he's just gonna stay put and bring us to
It's
another.
like we're panicking. She's hitting the panic button on Overwatch.
So basically, that means that you lose that limb permanently, and you cannot perform any actions that require the use of that limb. So if you have any like two-handed weapons, you can't even use them. And you add one you add one setback to all your actions until anything changes with that arm situation.
Team wipe.
Back is black.
One black setback die to everything you do. Yep. Oh boy. Oh. Whew. All right. Yeah. So another PC can go. Technically, the fire spirit could use, even though they rolled a very high initiative, that fire spirit could take up this PC turn if you guys wanted to do that. But that's up to you. Like Overwatch, unless Overwatch has something in particular that Overwatch would like to do.
I was just gonna aim twice if the fire spirit wants it, sure.
Are you sure? I don't want to take your double aim.
I was legitly just gonna take. I can double aim on each turn, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, all right. Sure. The fire spirit, seeing one of my allies' arms get cut off, is very angry about this, and is going to burn attack the guy with the sword.
Okay.
It says it has qualities burn 1 and vicious 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if that matters.
Burn means, I think that whatever its burn rating is, I think it does that amount of damage like the next turn as well, or something like that. Like they light them on fire and they keep burning.
Okay. So this is 2 purple, right? Just a attack.
Yeah, 2 purple.
Melee range.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Smack.
Oh, he misses. The samurai, feeling confident about taking Gearjammer's last remaining real arm, just slowly backs away from the heat of the spirit and turns his attention towards the spirit. You have 3 advantages.
Okay, he can't do anything else with advantages. So I guess just give a boost to Gearjammer and
Okay.
pass a boost on.
Okay, you got it. This is not looking good.
This is really bad.
All right, the 2 NPCs left to go, I believe, are the 2 troll guards out in the hall. And they both turn towards the fire spirit, seeing this massive fire elemental in the room, and just start opening fire on the spirit. So it's point blank, so it's going to raise the difficulty. Is there any setback? Is there any defense on this spirit?
1 defense on the spirit.
1 defense on the spirit. One of them does have a setback, so I'll roll that one first. So 2 setback, 2 purple, and they are attacking with their assault rifles. and misses with two.
Nice.
With 2 threat. I'm gonna say that it causes him 2 points of strain as he's really trying to stay alive with this massive spirit next to him. So 2 strain on him, and I will remove that setback as he used that. And the other troll guard fires as well. Remove that setback and attack with an assault rifle. Misses.
Nice.
It says bullets seem to be just going through the fire of the spirit, not hitting him at all, as the sounds of gunfire echo throughout the room. They are going to pass. Actually, the troll guard is going to use that boost to go to the next NPC, and that's going to bring us to the top of the next round, and that is going to be a great point for us to take our break for the evening, as things are not looking good for our chummers tonight, as one spellcaster cannot cast any more spells this encounter, and their upfront tank has lost a limb.
Really, a flesh wound.
Gearjammer never looks right.
Come closer, I'll bite your legs off. Well, we shall see what happens soon. Oh well, we got a Gearjammer. I think you've been gifted a luck point in chat.
If I'm the last one of the original group still standing, oh boy, I'm gonna come back to the dead and kill you all myself. Jesus.
Oh, meanwhile, Overwatch sitting on the building, looking in the scope. What's going
I
on?
will come out the door. I will save them.
So there we go. Yep. So we got 2 PCs actually in a row to lead off the round. So who would like to go? And since it's a new round, the fire spirit can go in this round as well. So just so you guys know, that is
Where's the doorway that we came in?
right in front of you, Gearjammer.
No, so, not like the door to the room. Where's the door out of this place?
Out of this place, I'm going to shift ping it for you.
Way up the top. We gotta go so far.
Up there. But you also know that you can probably go about between 5 and 6 of these squares in one move.
Okay. And if I remember when we were coming in, there were armed guards on the other side of the door, right?
There were 4 troll guards in the foyer area.
Okay, yeah, then sort of means we got to deal with the crap in front of us. Yeah, so Gearjammer's looking down, still sort of holding the stump where his arm was just cut off.
That's me.
And yeah, if no one else, Gearjammer's going to do something, try to figure a way out to get people out of here.
Okay.
And what does a luck point do?
You
I'm
get to
assuming you can
you get
re-roll
to
your-
re-roll any roll that you choose during tonight's
Okay,
session. Yep.
Ooh.
that is a thing of beauty. Okay, so given that I really can't fight much anymore, how this guy in front of me is looking pretty happy with himself, right?
He is. I mean, he looks a little lightning singed, but it's still okay. He looks like he's half drawn his attention to you, half to this massive fire elemental spirit that's consuming a lot of the space beside him.
Yeah, we're gonna do something that Gearjammer hasn't done in a while, is I don't have much else I can do, and Gearjammer's just gonna lunge towards him and try to bite him.
Yes! Yes! Okay.
He is the knight.
So you're going to make, this is 2 purple difficulty. You automatically add a setback because you're going into shock.
Yep, I've already got that on
I'm gonna give you a blue boost because this guy is a little distracted by a fire spirit beside him as well.
Okay, and I think did somebody pass me a boost? I think Wildfire.
I think
did, right?
I think the next
did. I
person that
gave you a
goes,
boost.
yeah, gets a boost. Yep.
Oh, he is the next person to go.
Oh,
I
so
gave
I
it
got
to the
two
next
boosts.
person
So
to
you
go
have two.
and you.
Yep. So you have
Yeah.
2.
Oh, geez. Okay. This is going to be interesting, and this is just a. It's counted as a brawl check here. So let's see if this works right.
Yeah.
Yes, it hits. So that is 7 damage,
Okay.
soakable, but it is pierce,
Pierce
1.
1 though.
Yep. So reduce soak by 1, so the soak is only going to be 2 on this. That means it takes 5 damage. As you bite into his shoulder, you're as you pierce through some of the armor. He is still up, but it's looking a lot more injured as the crimson color seems to be seeping out of his shoulder as you take your metal jaw off of his shoulder. You have you can crit him if you want. You can spend 3 advantage to score a critical hit against him.
No, I'm actually going to spend that 3 advantage and make him drop his sword.
Nice. You can do that. He is disarmed. He drops the katana. It goes
Let's go.
pittering across the floor there, right under the feet of the massive fire elemental. So you
And
have 2
then
advantage
I will
left.
do- 2 advantage left. And yeah, I will pass. You know what? I will pass 2 boosts to who's ever going next.
Well, you can't do that.
Oh, I can't use.
You can only pass 1 to the next person.
Oh, I
You
can only
can't- yeah,
pass one.
yeah.
Okay.
But you could
let's
specifically
see
choose a
here.
person if you want to, or reduce one of your strain and then pass the next one. That's possible.
Yeah, so I'll pass 1 to the next, and I'll heal 1 strain.
Okay, you got it. Perfect. Well done, Gearjammer, as you're gnawing away at this guy's shoulder. Blood spewing down your metal jaw. Another
Coming
PC.
out the stump, blood coming out the face.
Yeah, there's blood everywhere in this hallway now. PC.
I mean, I could just try to cast a spell at this guy in front of me. Take care of 1, maybe.
Sure.
2 purple. 1 boost.
Oh, I keep forgetting to add these. These guys are adversary 1, so you guys should have been adding 1 upgrade to all of these. My apologies.
Right, so when you do an attack spell, it's 1 purple, right? And then
Base
Yeah,
1 purple, yeah.
Yeah,
Add
base
one?
1 purple. What your upgrade does is you just put upgrade in the underneath, and basically it turns that purple into a red. Is basically what an upgrade does.
oh, okay.
So, I keep on forgetting that these guys are adversary 1, which automatically upgrades all attacks and checks against them.
Okay. So is it 2 purple or is it just 1 purple?
1 purple upgraded, which it'll automatically turn
Yeah,
into a red.
automatically
for you.
One,
right,
yeah,
okay.
just do 1 purple and then put 1 upgrade underneath it, and that's all you got to do.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Oh, and these guys do have 2 setback.
2 setback.
Yeah. I keep
1,
forgetting that too.
I think I did everything.
That's gonna hit.
Yay! Basically, what I want to do is reach up, grab his chest, and just kind of like shoot fire into his chest. Just
Okay,
like
what-
full hand?
Okay, just like burning hands style.
Yeah, right into the center of his chest.
Nice. What is the base damage of your attack? And it'll be +4 because of your successes.
Isn't it?
I think it's your
Jack,
Your
correct me if I'm
core,
wrong. It's
your
spell-
spellcasting
primal
ability. Yep.
skill number or whatever. Is that what
Well,
it
it's
is?
like it's the stat behind it. So it's like probably your is it charisma or is
Probably
it
cunning.
cunning? Yeah.
Is it cunning for you?
I just knew primal.
What's your
Primal
cunning?
cunning. Yeah.
Cunning. What's your cunning number? of your character?
5,
5?
I think.
Okay.
Plus any bonuses from if you have like a wand or something. Plus
Oh, you do
Yeah,
have
'cause
that
I have the-
wand.
Magic skill Primal Cunning plus is a 5 rank.
Okay.
My wand was broken, remember,
Oh, it was, yes.
and I never fixed it.
So that's 9 damage. And that's going to be enough to put this guy down. So as you
Sweet.
burn his chest, he's still kind of caught up in his katana handcuffs. As you go, you kind of put your hand right on his chest, right underneath his handcuffs, and just blast it with flame. You hear him scream in pain as he backs away, body on fire, and he trips over the corpse of the other burning exec that's on the floor and falls down onto the ground in a flaming heap.
Sweet.
He is... You have 4 advantages to spend.
What can I do with advantages? Spending advantages. I'll just I'll heal 2 strain, pass an advantage to Jack,
All right.
you
and then I'm gonna like maneuver up to here, I guess, because I can't get in front of Gearjammer.
Yeah, you can get to the point where you can kind of just like kneel, lean and see out the door, you know?
Yeah. Can I pick up the suitcase on my way, or is that does that require another maneuver?
I will say you can pick it up. Sure.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right. Is that it?
And
Your turn?
That's it. Yep.
All right. NPC gets to go. The samurai actually is starting to show a little bit of surprise. After Gearjammer bit into him and it caused him to drop his katana, he's just gonna basically just reach out towards you, Gearjammer, and it's almost as if like is like a quick flash. His fist comes right directly towards your throat as he tries to punch at you. So that's
Great.
2 purple, 1 black. Doesn't have his weapon, so he's just gonna punch. And here comes the punch.
Oh my
Jesus,
god!
Mother of mercy.
Oh!
That was a falcon
That'll
punch!
Oh!
Falcon punch! Jeez.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's really not good.
No, not.
That's 10 soakable damage.
Okay.
It's
So, that is-
stun damage, so this is strain. This isn't going to be wounds. This is going to be strain. And it's still, you can still apply your soak to it.
It's still soakable. Okay.
It's still soakable, yes. It's basically your brawn,
okay.
basically be able to take a punch, you know?
Yep.
Okay. He does have 1 threat. So what I'm going to use that threat is basically anybody who attacks him this round is going to get a boost on their attack because he is distracted by keeping his focus on you and this fire spirit. Unfortunately, though, there are 2 triumphs there. Disorient 1 means you add an additional setback to anything you do for this round. So the next time you
Okay.
go, you're going to add an additional setback as you're disoriented a bit. Stun 5. Oh, actually, you know what? That has to be activated. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate... What does stun mean? Stun 5. What does that mean?
Take 5 non-soakable strain damage
Is that what it means?
if he activates
Deal
it.
strain to the target. When the stun quality is activated, it inflicts strain equal to the weapon's stun rating.
Why
yeah.
has this guy got such a strong punch?
Would that mean that I take regular damage wounds for the first punch and then stun for the second? So it does both.
I don't believe so. Stun damage means that this attack, no matter what, this does stun damage. So stun.
Oh, the
automatic-
damage of it is fundamentally stun. Yeah.
It's fundamentally stun. Basically, stun 5 means it just does extra stun damage to you. But I'm gonna do this. I'm going to activate. I'm gonna use 1 triumph to activate knockdown, so you're knocked prone as this guy punches you in the throat. And you know what? Let's go ahead and activate with the other triumph stun 5. So you're gonna take 5 strain damage. Additional strain damage on top of it as you hit the floor.
That puts me over my threshold.
Oh, Gearjammer is knocked unconscious. So I got the Z's, and Gearjammer is down. That ends his turn. Bring us to another PC.
Anybody else want to go, or fire elemental?
I'm gonna try and find either fire elemental or me. I want to try and find a map so that I can find a back door for these guys to try and get out. Not because they're not getting out the front door at this rate.
Okay, so we're going to.
So do you want me to do that, or do you want the fire elemental to go, Jamie?
Tough spot here, guys. Tough spot.
I can do it after.
Yeah, let's just have the
Do
fire
it.
elemental
Okay,
go.
yeah. I'll go
Fire
after.
elemental? Okay. Fire elemental is gonna go.
So it's 1 purple upgraded and 1 setback to punch the samurai.
You 1 purple, yeah, 1 purple upgraded once.
Yes.
2 setback because of
2
armor.
setback.
But if you're attacking the samurai, you get a boost on your attack
Gotcha.
because of the threat that he rolled when he punched Gearjammer.
Come on, please.
No, nothing. A total wipe.
This guy is such a
As it seems that the fire spirit slams into a door as the samurai ducks out of the way once again.
All right, that's his turn.
Okay. You guys hear... Well, actually, Jack and Wildfire, you can hear the trolls outside in the hall. They're talking on some kind of comlink talkies that are on their side, and one of them kind of clicks the sign. It's like, I'm not sure what's going on. Some kind of in-house company dispute. We come by to see what's going on, and something shot some spells at us. We're trying to take care of it. And then this troll guard looks, the one on his knee, kind of looks, continuing to fire at the spirit. So that's 1 defense, you said?
Yes.
All right. Assault rifle coming at him. Misses. With 3 advantage. He's going to pass a boost on to his buddy.
Why couldn't they have missed Gearjammer, you know?
I know, they're doing terrible against...
They haven't hit me once yet. Only the samurais can crippling me.
3 PC rounds in a row. What PCs do we got left?
Let's do this.
All right, Cypher's back into the Matrix.
Yeah.
All right, you headed towards the structure map.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's an incidental to get there. So I'm going to flip this over for you and see what we've got. Okay, let's see what this critter is. Okay, it's the red one that looks like a bird. I wish I would have made these cards better. I apologize. I did not really realize that they would not show everything that goes with them. One that looks like a bird is... Oh, it appears to be a patrol IC.
All right.
Its program strength is only 3. So basically what you need to do is you just need to succeed on your roll.
All right.
All you need to do is succeed, and you beat this program straight.
Okie dokie. All right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay.
So
Found my goal.
you sneak stealthily by the patrol and on to this subsystem. So for uses, you can view the map, you can download the map, you can alter the map. Those are some things that you can do. Those take your maneuver to do so.
And I have 2 maneuvers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I want to view the map first to try and find another exit point for these guys to get out of. Like, I'm desperately searching.
Okay. I'm going to go into... Cool. I'm going to go to the Cobalt Marie map layout here. And I am going to... I'm just going to show this to all of you guys. So this is the Cobalt Marie map layout.
All right.
And also it'll be in your handouts. It'll be under a folder called map layouts for the future reference if you ever want to dig it back up. But I'm going to tell you that there's only 2 entrances into this facility. There is
Right.
number 1, which is the back door, which is at the very bottom kind of right side of the map.
Okay.
And the other entrance was the one that they came in, which is number 12 on the map, which is the main
And
entrance from that
Where
hallway.
are they? They went in room number 7?
They're in room number 8 currently, which
8.
only has 1 doorway, and this is underground, so there's no other doors or windows that are leading out of this place.
All right. So what I'm going to do, knowing that, I'm going to download the map and stream it to them and kind of show them, like, Tron style, like a line to follow on their comms
Okay.
to that back door through that I can't ping it, but through that door to get down to number 1.
Okay.
And and then you get the message saying, all right, I'm going to try to lock all the doors in that direction, so head that way. And I guess that's my turn, and I'll use my incidental to just move over to the maglock. And that's my turn.
Awesome. Great round. Bring us to the second out of 3 PCs. Who is left to act? I believe Jack and Overwatch. I think they're the last 2 for this turn.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could climb over this dead guy here
Sure.
and see where Gearjammer went down. His blood's spurting out of his stump. I'm covered in my own blood. It's
It's a bloodbath in here.
that said, I'm a pretty smart guy. I've read books. I'm gonna try to first aid Gearjammer here and see if I can, at least stop him from dying right here where he's passed out.
Okay. You're gonna make a medical check?
Yes, I'm gonna make a medicine check.
It's
I
gonna...
think, and I don't know how this plays out in this version. I know when we initially started, because of the high amount of cybernetics in Gearjammer, I know in the old version it was like a higher difficulty, or
I don't think he's using magic though. He's just using first aid.
Yeah,
I think it's
okay.
because
I
don't
couldn't
think.
remember what.
Yeah.
I could do a mechanics check.
Well, this is also your regular arm.
Most of
Right, this is my regular arm.
this is definitely going to be more first aid, but he is over his threshold, so this is going to be a hard difficulty. It's going to be 3 purple
difficulty.
because he is unconscious.
Yep.
So-
And as an out of turn incidental once per session, I'm going to use my ready for anything to make sure we get another story point that we can use here.
Oh, there it is.
I don't think we're out, but I just want to keep things fresh because there's trouble coming
so I'm
up.
gonna flip one back over to you.
Because I'm going to
so guys-
upgrade this.
You guys got 2 now.
Cool. So then I will immediately use that to upgrade this check.
There you go.
As I'm gonna try to. And this is 3, right?
3 purple. Yep.
Well,
Remember,
who knows?
successes heal wounds.
Advantages heal
heal
strain.
strain for this check. Mm-hmm.
All I need is some advantage.
Do you have any do you have a first aid kit?
No.
Oh, okay. That would add some
I've
boost.
got books.
See how he does. Oh!
I got threat? I got threat. Well,
2 threat. You take 2 strain in the process of working and panicking to heal Gearjammer. Gearjammer, you do
get 3
heal
wounds back.
3 wounds back. The problem is that it was the strain that put him unconscious, not the wounds. But
yep.
it's still.
I'm slapping him and trying to wake him up.
You do stop some of the bleeding from his stump of his arm as you're wrapping him up in some, probably ripping shards off of the burnt clothing of the dead executive next to you and using that to wrap up some of the wounds quickly. Okay. That end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. A PC can go next. And remember, per encounter, the way this game works is you can only do like 1 first aid check on a character per encounter. So that's the first aid that you did. Now there's other things that you can do, like magic healing would still work once. So it kind of like limits you to do once each time. So I guess Overwatch is the last person left.
Yeah.
I tell Overwatch to go around back to the back door and wait for them because I want them to come out that door.
Okay, I will.
Overwatch, before your turn,
Okay.
you do notice there is a woman wearing all white, wearing these tall white boots that come up past her knees, and she's wearing kind of like this shiny-esque looking, almost plastic looking trench coat that looks a little flamboyant, and it has a very tall collar that kind of sticks up, and she's got this bright, like even more bleach blonde than Christie's hair is right now, like almost jet white hair. It seems to be cut short and just like spurring everywhere, and she seems to be just kind of like strutting down the main street.
Does she look like she's going for the door? Like,
Currently right now, it just looks like she's just walking down the street. But she definitely does not look like you guys are in a pretty rough part of the neighborhood. Most of the people that you've seen here have been homeless people on the street that look very dirty and ratty. She does not look like she fits in.
I will tell everybody about her over the comms.
Okay.
Just in case that rings a bell to anybody else. I don't recognize this individual, correct?
We don't recognize her, do we?
You don't recognize her, no.
Okay. I will explain describe what she looks like, and she's out of place. So, quick question. Hearing that they're coming out the back door, I'm on a fire escape. This wouldn't be a building that I could get on top of and then just go over to the other side and see the back door, would I? Or am I going to have to go around, like, the block, basically?
To be honest, you're probably not really sure where the back door comes out to the street level. It could come out a manhole cover. It could come out another... I mean, you're not really sure. You know where the main entrance led to because you got it in your scope. It was like an old abandoned, like, some kind of subway entrance or something.
Well, then I will just say back to Cypher. Do you know where the back door comes out of?
Can I try and, like, with the map gauge where I think the door would be in relation to, like, is it a direct line from the front entrance to the back entrance?
Your estimation puts it on the street behind the building that Overwatch is currently on. You're just not
Okay.
sure like where the exit point is. Like if he went over there and like checked out, see if there was any manhole
Right.
covers back there or some kind of way of getting above ground over there. That would be the answer.
I'll tell him that, but
Mm.
there's no way to confirm exactly. I just know it's on the other side of the strait. Unless you want to stay there and keep an eye on that woman, I know we still have the blue girl that we need to try and keep an eye on. What do you think is best for you to do here? Because the boys are struggling.
I'm not very good at close combat, so I will, I guess, stay here and keep an eye on this woman, and also if anybody comes in and out of that door,
All right.
since we don't know where the back door is, unfortunately.
Okay. This is
Okay.
fun. All right.
I will just take my two aim actions. I mean, unless
Okay.
do I see any like guards going in and out of the back of that door that they went through, or do I see this girl coming out wherever they were taking her?
No, you don't see any of those.
Okay.
Any of those individuals. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So then let's take my two aim maneuvers and have them done.
I'll just send a picture of the blue girl to Overwatch to keep an eye out for her.
Okay. Along the comms, the other troll guard that was behind the other one gets on the comms as well. We're not even sure what the conflict is about. It just started slinging things. The one, he bit the individual in front of me. It seems that he's been taken care of. And they're just like going back on these comms back and forth. And he's going to fire at the spirit again. And hits this time.
Oh no!
Boy, oh boy.
That's 10 soakable damage.
Oh no!
Is the spirit gone?
Wounds?
That would be wounds, yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm looking at myself. I am not. Okay. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Okay. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's fine.
Okay. Got you. These two trolls up north that were out in the foyer move in and take defensive stances with their assault rifles towards that area. And that will bring us to the top of the next round with another PC. 2 PCs in a row.
So, Gearjammer's on the ground, right?
He's on
Yep.
the ground.
He's
Currently
unconscious, right?
unconscious. Jack is wrapping up his stub of an arm with somebody
Slapping him.
is slapping around,
You're
trying to get
getting
him to
flash of the map.
Yeah, you guys are getting access to the map.
Because I'm the only one that can attack right now?
Probably. Like, I don't have any weapons.
Go.
I don't have a gun.
He doesn't even have a gun.
What is dropping a weapon? Is that anything, or?
Dropping a weapon is a incidental. You can drop it.
Okay. All right, good to know.
Mhm.
The first turn is gonna be the fire spirit. Please, fire spirit. Please.
Who's he
I'm
attacking?
begging you. The samurai.
The samurai, you got it. Okay, so
The
that's
cursed
2.
samurai.
It would be 2 purple, 2 black,
Yes.
and upgraded once.
Okay. Okay. No boosts, right? None.
Don't think anybody passed the boost on to the next person that went.
Oh, I had a shit ton of boost. I could have boosted you.
Oh, all right.
I'll
well,
boost-
just
I'll-
boost.
I'll just boost each of the boys. 'Cause I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Each of them have a boost.
Oh, okay, but not the fire spirit. Got it. All right.
Not the fire spirit. Sorry.
Got it. No, it's
Sorry,
okay.
fire spirit.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Yeah, screw that guy.
I hit
It hits
with a triumph.
with a triumph.
Oh my god! He's done it, folks. That's 10 damage.
10 damage.
That
That's gonna be enough to take him down. So as the fire spirit just consumes this individual with fire, as he does like this double axe handle, like thrust down, flames just consume the samurai. You hear him scream and call out and stumble upon the ground and roll across the floor as he is no longer with us.
Wonderful.
Your fire spirit does take 1 point of strain, which will be... Does fire spirit... Do they have strain, or do they have just wounds?
I think it's just a wound. Yeah, it's just a wound.
So just give him a wound in regards to his straining for the attack. You do have a triumph, though. So that can be narratively spent here on how this will help.
Like,
If you guys can collectively think of something you want to spend that triumph on.
Like it burns Gearjammer's toes and wakes him up. It's a stretch.
Or maybe it, frightens the two trolls to give you guys a way to get out the door to the south.
maybe like the fire blasts a little bit to the side, and they get knocked back or something.
Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, they're seeing this and witnessing it. They actually use they get an incidental and kind of move away from that area.
Okay. And
yeah,
then
that's great.
The spirit will then maneuver to kind of block vision of us from the door.
Oh,
I
good.
can't really see where he is.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, he takes 4 squares. He's massive.
And then I'll take the second turn. I'll drop the Uzi I have slung on me. Or no, they took my Uzi at the door.
They took your Uzi at the door.
I don't have it.
You don't have an Uzi. Yep.
I'll toss the suitcase to Jack.
Okay.
And I will pick up Gearjammer. If I can.
Take a maneuver.
Okay.
You're a big guy.
You're strong enough to... Hey, I'll take it.
He is pretty strong. He's technically a small troll, but he's a troll.
Yeah. My brawn is 4.
Oh, you're a baby. Oh wait, no, my brawn is 4 too, I guess.
If that took my maneuver, can I use an action to maneuver?
You can, but you wouldn't be able to take another maneuver. Like, you wouldn't be able to suffer 2 strain and take a third maneuver. In this game, you can only take up to 2 maneuvers per turn. So if you switch your action to a maneuver, that would be all you could do.
Oh, I forgot that I could take strain to do a maneuver.
Yeah, you can take 2 strain and do a second maneuver on your turn for free, and then do... Well, yeah, the kind of like the 2 double maneuvers cost you 2 strain, and then you can still take your action, so to speak.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna take 2 strain to do the maneuver.
Okay, yeah.
And
2 strain to pick him up.
He
strains to pick him up like firemen's carry.
Right.
All right.
And then I'm gonna maneuver towards the back door.
Okay.
I don't know how far I can get with him on me.
You could get to this.
Better not be leaving my arm behind.
There's a door right here. Right where I moved you to. There's a door there. And you would know because you have access to the map. It opens up into a hallway.
And this is the door we're trying to get to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There is a keypad next to the door.
Okay, she's taking care of that.
Seems to be still reading.
It
still seems to be flashing red.
Yeah. As we're walking out the door, that table, was it metal or was it wood?
It was made of a very nice dark wood.
Damn. I'm gonna try to open the door. The door's metal, right?
It is metal.
I'm just gonna cast my spell to try to move the metal out of the way.
Okay, go for it.
We're on a flight situation now.
As there is currently a blood trail behind you dripping from Gearjammer's makeshifted slung arm
Yeah, and I'm coughing up my lungs, and
I'm dying to know how the trolls up north are at the entranceway are thinking about this.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I left the upgrade in there. Oh well.
It would have
My
been a little
mistake.
bit more difficult on this one anyway, because that door is very thick metal. So
All right.
the upgrade
All
does
right,
make
that works.
sense. But you're still successful. So what are you doing? How are you doing this?
I have him on my shoulders, and I'm just like, move! Just yanking the door off the hinges, basically.
The
slamming
door
it
seems to
into a
just
wall.
the door seems to just like start to like curve and roll away, kind of like rolling a sleeping bag out of the way as it rolls like a curtain, and it's almost as if when it breaks you can see like things like like going off on the side, and it looks like there should be like an alarm wants to go off but cannot. As the little circuit meter, the little keypad next to you is like just blinking yellow, like out of control.
I'm then just gonna kind of like, because I can't move anymore. I'm just gonna kind of like step like beside the door to let Jack run in front of me so that I can take any fire if they shoot at me or at
Okay.
us as we run away.
And I open that door so you can see that there is a hallway, and immediately you notice down the hallway there is a camera trained right on you guys.
That's fine. I'm not worried about the camera.
Okay. All right, so that's the 2 PC rounds. We have an NPC turn to go. This troll guard, now that the spirit is just like looming on top of him, is gonna fire at the spirit again because like just trying to just shoot at this thing. So 2 purple, 1 black, no boosts. Fires the assault rifle at the spirit. It does hit. 9 soakable damage.
He's still fine.
As the troll seems to be taking some hits from these bullets. That brings us to another PC's go.
Maybe I should get out of here. Or...
Come on, Jack.
Yeah, I'm gonna
go.
clutching the briefcase and dripping blood everywhere. I'm gonna just run after Wildfire, like, wait for me.
Yeah, one maneuver can get you to where Wildfire is.
Okay, and then I'll use my action to go beyond that.
Okay, yes.
Because I think I can do that without strain, right? If I'm using my action for that.
Yep. You can move like five or 6
1,
squares.
2,
It's-
3, 4, 5. So
And immediately
Oh, I
you look
s-
down the hall and see there's a troll guard in that hall with a camera behind. He's like, "Wait, where are you going?"
Shit.
And that.
Hi.
Well, did you suffer 2 strain to use that maneuver?
I think because I used my action for my maneuver, I don't have to do the strain, but I don't get an action, right?
Well, yeah, you would have lost your action, so that your turn
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
over.
That's the end all I can do. Yeah.
All right, an NPC turn. That troll guard that just shouted at you pulls his
Yeah.
assault rifle up to aim towards you, Jack, and says, "Stop right there! Don't move another muscle." And that's all he does. Another PC can go. We got 3 PCs in a row.
All right. I'm doing something. And I go for the doors.
Okay. Cypher's going for the doors in the Matrix.
Yes.
Oh, the maglocks. Oh, so you got a double IC on this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you move over there. So this will be...
Maglocks are doors, right? I'm not...
yeah, that's the locks to all the doors. Yeah,
Okay,
you'll have
check.
control of the doors. Yep.
Okay.
Now, the way it works when you get to the maglock, though, just so you're aware, like,
Mhm.
you don't have control over all the doors. It takes, like, one of your maneuvers every turn to, like, say, okay, this door is unlocked. That's a maneuver. So
Okay.
you have to, like, it's an ongoing process. Like, it's not like, okay, all the doors are unlocked. Okay?
All right.
So just to make you aware of that. So I'm going to flip this over. And there is a weird looking IC. It looks like a weird... I don't even know what that is. Let's see what that is. That is...
Hawk.
a hawk. A hawk IC. I think this is it. Oh, it's called a binder IC. A binder wants nothing more than to slow a hacker down. Program strength 7. So that means you're going to have to at least roll 2 successes
Yes.
to beat this one.
All right. Okay.
And hey, the boys have had such a hard time. I'm going to use a GM point, and I'm going to make it 1 upgrade on your part.
Okay.
Because I gotta pick on you a little bit too, Christy. Because I've hacked off Gearjammer's arm.
Yeah.
I've
that's
stopped
fair.
Jack from being able to do everything that he is capable of doing.
Yeah.
Wildfire's spirit can't hit shit. And Overwatch is having pizza on the roof. So
Things look good.
Okay. I have things in backup if this doesn't work, so we'll see how this goes.
So someone needs to order Overwatch a mayonnaise and pea, like green pea.
Oh, there's a triumph there. What can you do with a triumph?
I have no idea. Hang on.
I think there's that card up there that says spending triumph. We can zoom in on that and see what it says. You could add a boost. You could cover your tracks. You could do a permanent back door. You could do a hard shutdown on that IC, meaning it cannot be reactivated for the remainder of this encounter. You can cancel an attempt to trace you. May perform an additional enact command maneuver as an incidental.
Ah.
All kinds of goodies.
I'm probably gonna do scouting ahead
Oh, okay.
so I can see this one.
You want to see what this one looks like first? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
scouting ahead. Ooh, it looks like he's got a massive fist. Let's see, what's that one? That is a catapult IC. When you encounter this ice, best put your helmet on, as it'll send you flying out of the host in an exhilarating way. Its program strength is 4. If you attempt to break it and fail, you lose access to the entire system and must access the whole system again before you can interact with it.
All right.
It's a program strength 4, so all you would have to do is score success on your action to hack it.
Okay.
But that would have to wait until next round because you wouldn't have an action. But now you know what you're dealing with.
I have a question for you because I've never done anything with sprites before. Is that a summon?
It'd be technically like an action to summon, like what Jamie's character Wildfire does. Basically, you'd be doing the exact same thing. It's just you're a spellcaster within the Matrix.
Okay, noted. That's good to know for next time. Maneuvers.
This episode turned out to be a lot more intense than I thought it was going to whenever I was coming into it. And I think it was the coin flip that did it all.
I'm sorry, man.
You should be.
I have one trigger, and every time you bring it up, bad things happen. You really expected bad things not to happen?
Okay, I don't think I can do anything else on this turn.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
guys.
you defeated that IC and you're moving up to
Yeah.
face this one, and you got a quick glance at what you're dealing with. You feel pretty
Alright.
confident seeing it ahead of time, so we'll see how that turns out. So we got 2 more PCs that get to go.
I think that's just me and Gearjammer.
Gearjammer.
So I'm just aiming
yeah,
twice again,
Aiming twice again.
making sure I'm. What is this lady doing?
The lady gets to the street corner and then turns and starts walking down the alley towards your parked vehicle.
I will relay that information to everyone, and I will. If I get a response saying to take her out, I will, but I don't.
Take her out.
Don't take her out if she tries to hurt me,
Okay,
because I'm in that car.
What about my car?
I will do that. I will just take my 2 aim maneuvers.
Okay.
And I'm just now more focused on her than I am.
Okay, are you aiming at her through your scope, like watching her,
Yeah.
or are you aiming at the door still?
I switched to her
Okay, got it.
since she's coming towards the van.
So you're watching her closely. In your scope, you can see her really clearly. It looks like a female elf. Very attractive. Short cut hair, like I said. Seems to be walking with this, looks like very ritzy kind of... It almost reminds me of like watching some music video on classic MTV with this like white trench coat that's very flamboyant, almost like from a Missy Elliott video or something.
Does she have like Lady B vibes? Like, does she seem like that type of like echelon of people?
She walks with that type of confidence. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So with 2 aims,
I just want to make sure if she gets like up next to the van, you all want me to shoot her. I just want to make sure I'm clear on the instructions here.
If she makes a move, like if she has a weapon, like if she's going for Cypher's body, take her out.
Okay. Okay.
Don't let me die. I have 11 wounds.
Okay.
I should probably point out you're telling him that it's perfectly okay for her to steal the car with your body in it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Warning shots, man. Warning shots.
Warning shots, yeah.
Shoot at the ground by
Shoot her
your
in the
feet.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Warning shots, right here.
Yeah,
No.
right.
Okay, another NPC gets to go. The troll that was over here next to the other fire spirit is going to attack the fire spirit again and begin to open fire with the assault rifle. Okay, well now that one is not engaged with the fire spirit anymore, it reduces the difficulty to hit by 1. And here comes the assault rifle, which will hit
No.
11 soakable damage.
Oh my gosh. We're still alive.
Still
We're
alive.
alive.
Jeez.
Wow, that thing's
That is
How
strong.
much life
one-
does this thing have? Jesus.
Yeah, the trolls are just shouting, where did this thing come from? It just won't go down. Just firing at it. The other 2 trolls at the front door, it's hard for them to see by, but they can barely see like Wildfire beyond, and are just shouting towards the door. Stop! Halt! Don't move! And that's all they do. Bringing us to the top of the next turn with another PC.
I'll go forward towards where Jack is.
And you see me with my hands up, looking scared.
Jack has his hands up towards the hallway.
I'll-
He set the briefcase down to hold his hands up.
Yep.
I'll peek around the corner.
There's a troll there, holding his gun towards you guys.
I'm like, I also have my hands up because I'm holding Gearjammer.
Yeah, there's Gearjammer just like slung over your shoulders.
But I'm like, and I'm gonna try to bend the nozzle of the gun so that he can't shoot it.
Oh, okay.
Like Bugs Bunny style.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny style. There you go.
Yeah, with my metal thing.
Elmer Fudd it. Let's do it.
Elmer Fudd it. You got it. Go for it. Make your conjure check.
That could have done that if he had brought Gearjammer's hand, just stuck his finger in.
Any extra difficulties here, or just one purple?
It'd be just one purple.
Probably extra. Probably like a setback because I'm carrying Gearjammer.
Yeah, I'll give you a setback for carrying Gearjammer during all this, because Gearjammer is a massive individual you're just slung over your back. And half of him is made of metal. So that doesn't help things.
The lighter part of me got cut off.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or, you watch as the metal heats up, starts to glow orange, and goes, eh. And the troll's just like, huh? Just looks at the tip of the gun.
This is outside of your pay grade. You need to leave. You didn't see anything. Look at Jack, who I can't get by with my second maneuver.
No, you can pass. You can pass by him. Yeah.
Oh, I can?
Yeah. This hallway, each square is 3 meters, so that would be the equivalent of what, like almost 10 feet.
Across,
Yeah.
Skinny guy.
Yeah.
I'll just walk past them.
Okay. Yeah. You can move by.
2 straight. Go by.
2 strain. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can actually get to where you can see 2 double doors that lead to the back door where Cypher had pinpointed you guys on the map.
Wonderful.
You can get right in front of it. You can't interact with it yet because you used your action already, but and it looks you can definitely see there's
right
another
in front of those doors.
You can get right in front of those 2 double doors with your maneuver.
Sweet. Oh, I'm lagging out. All right, and then that's it.
That's it for your turn. We have another PC to go.
And
Mind
can
if
book
I
it
go?
once, Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanna unlock these doors for you boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can use your action to try to break this IC, which is catapult, program strength 4. So you just need a success. And you got it.
Oh yeah.
As that moves that catapult, and you move over, and you have 2 free maneuvers
Cool.
that you can interact with these maglocks.
I can't see the map that the boys are on, but I want to unlock the door that they're in front of.
Okay, Wildfire, you see the door that you're in front of, the panel beside it flips over to green.
Wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful.
Is that the door to the exit, or is that the door going to the exit?
It's the back door out of this place, so it is the exit.
It's the exit. We're there.
It's the exit.
Yep,
Okay.
you're there.
I need to see the map again. Can you bring up the map again for me?
Yeah, if you go under your... There should be a folder called Map Layouts in your handouts. And there should be
It's down at the bottom.
the Cobalt
at the
Marie map layout there that everyone has access to. And you can
Got
open
it.
that up, and any of those doors you have access to.
We're down
Okay.
by 1.
Yep, they're at door 1.
So I just unlocked one.
In the door right above room 3 that opens up into the large room is currently like flashing on your screen because it is no longer on its
Yeah,
tracks.
they busted it.
They busted it.
Okay, so I can't. That's fine. Trying to look to see which doors. Okay, I don't know where everybody is because I don't have access to cameras yet, but I'm going to lock the door by camera 1.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that door is locked.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think that's all I can do at the moment.
Okay, perfect. It's at that moment, Cypher,
Mm.
that you glance over your shoulder within the Matrix, past that catapult I see. You see what appears to be a very pixelated little girl
Uh-oh.
wearing what seems to be kind of like a masquerade mask, and has this little thing over the top of her head that has little kitty cat ears. Top of her head. And she's kind of standing there. She's got her arms back behind her body, and she's kind of just tottering a little bit on her from toe to heel, and just moving.
Is
back
she
and forth like
a
this.
sprite or avatar, or is she like another runner?
Not sure. I mean, it looks like an avatar of something.
Love that.
And looks towards you in a very childish but electronic voice.
Uh-oh.
Looks towards you and says, "Wow, Cypher. I'm a huge fan of yours. I mean, your YouTube channel is amazing. You have so many subscribers all over the world. How'd you do it? How'd you get so popular? I mean, you're really cool and all. I mean, that's a given, but how'd you do it?" Just teeter-tottering back on the heel to toe.
I go over onto comms. I'll be busy for a moment. Please stand by.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah, I just kind of like turn my back to the maglock system behind me, and I'm like, I don't know what she wants, but I'm like, this doesn't. Her alarm bells are going off. This doesn't feel right to her, so she isn't doing anything. She's not attacking or even engaging with her yet. She's just like, boys, get out, please.
Okay. An NPC gets to go. A troll guard is going to shoot at the spirit.
Oh man, please miss.
This is the one closest to the spirit, so it'll increase the difficulty by 1. Assault rifle. Misses! But passes on 2 boosts. One's going to go this way. And the other one's going to go down here.
By the way, I passed on a boost to whoever goes next.
All right, and that's where we're at now. As these firing of the assault weapons misses, we got another PC.
Fire elemental gonna rage a little bit, or
I mean, you could.
I don't need a
this
boost.
way.
I'm just running. So
All right, I'll the fire elemental. I can't see him anymore, but he's just gonna slam down on
On the
guy
troll
that was
guard.
right in front of him. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. That's going to be 2 purple. And let me double check their defense. I think they do have a defense rating of 1. So
Yeah, I
1
had-
black setback,
Okay. I
2
was
purple,
doing
1
two.
black. No upgrades. These guys aren't adversaries.
Okay.
That succeeds.
Woo!
11 points of soakable damage. So they have a soak of 7, so he takes 4 damage. He's still up.
burn 1 do. Oh,
Burn 1.
Burn 1. Unfortunately, we don't have enough advantage
advantage.
to activate him. But you do.
Oh.
But you can pass a
Dang.
boost to the next person if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay. The next PC that goes will have a boost. Does the elemental want to maneuver at all, or just stay put?
It's just gonna stay put.
Okay. Also, don't forget, if you're doing like melee attacks that you guys plan on staying, you can aim as a maneuver for melee attacks.
Oh, okay.
So
Actually,
you guys know for the future. Now we'll add a
can he
boost to your
maneuver
attack.
to the right
Yeah.
or to the
Like-
left, closer to
the-
the other guy, so they're
Oh yeah.
both in melee?
Both engaged? Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Absolutely. You can do that.
Aim
sure
for
thing.
melees. Got to remember that.
Yep. You can aim for melee.
Gotcha.
It works for both. All right, an NPC can go. Yeah, the other troll's guard is just gonna fire, and it will still have the same difficulty. And he does have a boost on him because he had one passed to him. He's gonna fire at the assault rifle. Hits.
Oh no.
Fire elemental gonzo.
That's 10 soakable damage.
He's gone. He
It's
only
gone.
had 2 left.
All right, the fire elemental dissipates.
And a triumph on it, Jesus.
Yeah, he did good that turn. And he, as the fire elemental dissipates, he's gonna run towards this door for his maneuver and just yell, "Stop! Stop!" towards Jack in the hallway. That brings us to our next PC.
Maybe I should go. Seeing this guy running at me, I'll just grab the briefcase and run.
Okay, so you can maneuver to the door.
Okay.
Even though it is unlocked, it would cost you a maneuver to like bash the button to open the door.
I will absolutely use my maneuver to do that.
Okay. Okay. So you maneuver.
And that
to
was
the
my
door.
maneuver, my action as a
Maneuver
maneuver. So
action.
that's all I can do.
That's all you can do. So the door is now open to the exit as you guys are standing there. Bring us to. We've got 2 more PC turns.
That's just me left. So,
So, yeah.
what is this lady doing?
She walks towards, and I think you guys parked the armored van.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. She walks, and you're seeing this from an angle, like you're looking down. Because you're on the, I believe, the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah. I was
think it's
50
the-
feet up.
50
So,
feet up.
whatever
Yeah,
that is.
So whatever that abrasive angle is, she kind of looks. She's like walking, and it looks like she stops at the front of the van and is just kind of like looking at it, and then starts to walk around the side of the van, and then disappears out of your sight because of your angle. You cannot see her anymore behind the other opposite side of the van.
Can I go to the back end of the fire escape and then be able to see her?
You'd have to use your whole turn to get to the back end of the building there to try to get a clear line of sight. It appears that if you were on the other side, like at the other building, which is a little bit taller, you might be able to see what's going on, but
Okay.
she's hidden
Well,
from
since I
view.
can't see her, I'm just going to. I will take my my arm will open up again, and my grappling hook will appear again. I
Okay.
will shoot it onto the wall, and I'm just going to rappel down really fast. So I'm on the
Okay.
ground. Hopefully, I can see her now.
In the alleyway.
Yeah.
Well, when you land,
my
so
rifle to my
so
back.
imagine this: like your van is here. She was on the opposite side of the van, and now you're coming down on this side of the van. So you probably
Okay.
still can't see her, but you're now level with her on the same.
Okay.
you're-
That was my action
Yeah.
to use my grappling hook. So do I still have my maneuver then, or do that take both?
It was your action to use your grappling hook. It would be your maneuver probably to get down, but you can spend 2 strain
I
and
will,
maneuver
I will
once again.
spend two strain to look what she's doing, like to get so I can
Around
see
the
her.
corner.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
come around and she is startled, but it looks like she was like reaching into like her inner pockets or something of her trench coat on the other side, and looks and oh, I didn't see you there. Where did you come from?
I do have my mask up to where my eyes and the top of my head is the only thing showing,
Okay.
and I will use, since I have the quick draw feature, I can stow and release a weapon as an incidental on a turn.
Okay.
So my rifle's on my back.
Okay.
I just look at her. I suggest you walk away from the van, and I will just like motion my right arm out, and out of the top part of the arm, a blade just comes out. I suggest you walk away from the van.
I would like you to make a coercion check
Oh God, I'm not good at these.
on this. And this is going to be
Uh-huh.
contested. Let me double check something really quick.
Mm-hmm.
What's the coercion skill based on? Is it based on cunning?
It's will.
It will, okay. This is going to be against 4 purple dice.
Oh God. Okay.
You guys still have story points, possibly.
Even if I upgrade, I don't think I'm gonna succeed. That's the thing. So I don't even. I'm not gonna even waste it.
Okay. Your choice.
The 1 green.
I have 2 green, but again, like I don't think it's gonna
I
help.
could go either way.
Y'all think I should then?
Might as well. Why not?
You have
Do
a
or die.
boost. You have a
No,
boost,
hey, you never know what those dice are going to roll
I
up.
have a boost.
don't you?
Yeah, somebody
Do
passed the
I?
boost on to the next person, so yeah.
Yeah.
I know I
okay.
passed the boost forward. I don't know who else did.
Okay.
Yep.
So you said coercion. So here we go. I don't know what that symbol means.
It's 2
Threat.
threat.
Right.
Oh, it's threat. Okay.
Oh no.
So the confusion of what this person is doing is really just getting to you, and she kind of looks at you. And she just starts to laugh and takes her hand out of her jacket. She holds up her hands like this, and she's just like, "No, come on, now, don't be serious. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any of this." And she kind of points to your massive blade, and starts to
Yes.
kind of. She just kind of starts to strut away from the van closer to you, as almost like she's going to walk by you and exit the way that she came.
Okay. I mean, that's all I can do. So I'm done.
Okay. Gearjammer is still currently unconscious. The 2 NPCs that go are actually these troll guards that just kind of continue to run down. They're just all screaming towards you guys to halt, you know? And they're just running down, and that's all they do, bringing us to the next round. With 2 PCs in a row.
Doors open.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Hey, Cypher, Overwatch. We're going out the back door. I'm gonna shoot off a flare. Please just drive and pick us up. Your jammer is unconscious and very heavy.
I'm a little dizzy. I'll do my best. Hide.
If I can hear that too, I will drive.
Okay.
And I'm
I don't
gonna
know if I can hear it or not, but
maneuver out the door. 2 strain maneuver farther,
Okay?
and then action shoot off a flare into the sky.
Okay. The problem is, you're in some kind of sewer
Oh no.
when you exit the door.
Oh no.
So you move down the sewer pipe.
I can't-
You see in front of you, though, on the other side of the what seems to be about a 10-foot river of sewage, there is a ladder that leads up to a manhole cover.
A ladder?
Mm-hmm.
If I do the maneuver and strain over, can I get to the ladder? Like just through the sewage? I don't even care about it.
Yeah, I will require you to make a coordination check.
Okay.
Because you're hefting Gearjammer through the sewage river as you're crawling through it. I will call this 2 purple dice difficulty.
All right. There's no way I'm gonna pass this, but it's a coordination,
Coordination.
not athletics.
You know what? I will allow you to choose.
I'm a lot better at athletics than coordination.
Because hefting Gearjammer through the sewage is going to take a lot of athletic strength and ability. So yes, I will allow it.
All right. Sweet. Okay. Come on, dice.
You do it. You succeed.
go.
It does cost you a point of strain, as it's still difficult as you slip a few times in the nasty muck that comes up to your waist as you're dragging Gearjammer across of it. And it smells, man. Oh, God.
Whoa.
Worst smell.
Yikes.
How's Wildfire looking for strain?
I'm at 5 out of 10.
Yeah, you don't want to fall unconscious in
so-
this.
I'm at the ladder, right?
Yeah, you're at the ladder.
So, hear me out. Well, shit, the manhole's not gone.
Yeah, there still is a manhole cover. It would in essence cost a maneuver to remove it.
What if I cast my spell to make it move?
It is made of metal,
Yeah. Can I just
so you could
try to make
fold it
move?
in half and it'd fall in.
That would fall on me, though.
Or you know me, the you're carrying.
I just want to try to make it like
Well,
roll
well,
over,
your spell. Okay, you could probably fold it out,
like roll over
outward.
like
Yeah,
that,
I would say
like,
you could make an
out
argument
of
for
the
that.
way.
Yeah,
maybe.
sure. So this would be
I'm-
your
I'm-
action.
I
Okay, go for it. Make your
I don't
conjure
want to
check.
fall unconscious too, but you know.
Yeah. Yep, you're getting up there. You're halfway on your strain.
Yeah.
You are
Dude,
through the nastiness of the sewer, though.
I haven't been rolling many advantages anymore. Okay. So 2 purple.
Yeah, just
Probably.
just be whatever your base conjure check
Or
was.
a purple and a setback.
Bless you, bless you.
I think it was a setback for Gearjammer, not a purple.
Yeah, setback for Gearjammer, yeah.
Okay, so 1 purple and a setback.
Poor Gearjammer, he's been out the second half of this fight.
Woo!
Oh, with a triumph! So yeah, this manhole cover just turns and curves out of the way. What would you like to spend that triumph on?
I don't even know.
What advantageous situation could this help with? How about we say that when this happens, Overwatch sees the manhole cover
Yeah.
on the opposite side of the alleyway as it curves, so you can pinpoint. You've seen strange things before, Overwatch, but you've never seen a manhole cover just fold up like a sleeping bag on the street, and you have a feeling you know where your friends are. Does that work?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, you got it. And I think that'll
don't-
be.
yeah,
I think
that's
you're out of
it.
turn. Yeah, another PC can go.
Want me to drive the van over to it?
Be a good thing.
Yeah.
This lady, what is she doing? Is she still walking away from me, or?
Yeah, it looks like she's about ready to pass by you and walk just the way she came.
I will quickly jump into the van, throw my.
Before
put
you
my
go,
rifle-
before you get to take your maneuver to the van, though,
Okay.
she does. As you go to move, she does put her hand on your shoulder and she looks at you and she smiles and she says, "But you and your friends need to watch out. What you're meddling in, it'd probably be best for you to just bail." And then she continues. She just kind of smiles at you and just runs her fingers down your shoulder a little bit in like a flirtatious way, and then struts back down the alleyway.
Before she gets too far away from me.
Mm-hmm.
You touch me again without my consent, I take your hand. And I will get into the van.
Okay, you got it. You get into the van, you maneuver into it, into the
Yes.
driver's seat, and you begin to drive towards the manhole cover. You have to, there's no way to turn around, so you basically slam the van in reverse and just start like driving backwards towards it.
I'm wearing my seatbelt. I always do.
That's it. That's it. And you drive backwards towards the manhole cover. Another NPC can go, but currently, all that really happens is this troll guard like comes around the corner here, and seems to have ditched his gun and has some kind of baton in his hands, and is looking towards Jack, who is getting ready to exit. So, why don't you just stop? And is getting ready to like charge you with his baton, but that brings us to another PC as he's out of turn.
Get out the door so I can lock it.
Yeah, maybe this is my cue. Maybe this is my cue. I'm
Get
gonna
on the
pull
board,
out.
I don't like it!
I'm like looking like no.
Jack runs out into the sewerway. You can see down the hall, just a little bit down the sewer in this massive muck, you can see that there is Wildfire with Gearjammer strapped onto his back, and he's looking up a ladder, and there is just bright light shining down in like a beam
Victor
down
Hugo,
the ladder.
yeah.
Yeah. And you can
I'm
hear
just gonna
screeching tires in the street above.
Sounds like a ride. I'm gonna just run through the nastiness of the sewers to try to get up to that ladder.
Okay.
I'll use my maneuver to get as far as I can. Then with my action, do I get as far, or can I start ascending, or how does that work?
You maneuver across. Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah, you can actually, like, as soon as you see Wildfire, like, moving out of the way, you can start ascending up the ladder, and you actually get to the top of the ladder with your double maneuver, and your head just pokes up out as you see the van kind of just backing out of the alleyway, and all of a sudden it just goes like you duck, and it goes right over top of your head. You see, like, you look up, and Wildfire's looking up, and you guys see the bottom of the engine and the drive shaft and everything underneath the van as it just turns around rapidly and stops beyond as the light now shines back down onto you guys.
All right, I come out like Donatello, and I, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this NPC turn is just people like running and shouting. So I don't know. It's kind of at a point where we're almost out of initiative order.
Yeah, I'm going to immediately lock the door behind Jack as a maneuver.
Absolutely, you do so. That door locks.
Second maneuver, I'm going to lock the front door.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Front door is also locked.
As an action, I'm gonna face this little kid. Is she blocking my way, like, back to other subsystems?
It appears that she is.
Right. I need you to move, please. I'm very busy.
And she just kind of kneeling back and going back and... Yeah. I know. You know, you and your friends are going to get yourselves into a lot of trouble, you know.
Story of my life?
This is trouble you don't know anything about, but...
Who are you?
Oh, they call me Reboot.
Have I heard this name before?
No, you haven't. Not off the top of your head.
Okay. Reboot.
Remember that name, you know? It'll be as famous as yours one day.
Reboot Chanka. Alright. Well, Reboot, I need you to move now.
Okay. I'll move. And after just a few moments, you watch as just pixelated energy just starts to get transparent and starts to break away as her form just breaks away in front of you. And then each of those pixelations just starts to break up into smaller pixelations. And then as they get farther away from them, each other, they just go drastically transparent and then just break up and split apart.
Alright. I'll use my incidental, because I need to get stuff before we flee.
Okay.
Over here, and I'll use my action to break this one.
Okay. I'm going to flip this card and show you that this one is a Sentinel Barrier code 3. So basically you just need a success to beat this one.
Okay. It's a little rattled, but we'll see how we do. Oh yeah. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
You move on by. You do have 3 advantages.
Do I have any strain? I don't. All right. I will boost. Wildfire and then move one forward.
Boost Wildfire. Okay. Move one
Because he's
forward.
got to get up that ladder.
Yep. Wildfire, you got to climb the ladder.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for us. 2 purple dice to see if you can get Wildfire or Gearjammer out there.
At this
halved
point,
up his
honestly, I would like to also argue probably a setback on top of the 2 purple.
Okay.
I haven't
You're gonna
had
say
my
like
mask
6
on.
purple.
Yeah, I haven't had my mask on.
Okay.
So my sickness is like bad. Or not my mask. My familiar is my mask now. Gearjammer's heavy.
He's missing a limb. He's missing a limb.
Yeah.
Gearjammer is also over 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean I am too. Well, no,
Yeah.
I think I'm 7.
Yeah. You're a little bit on the small side for a troll.
Yeah.
But you yeah, you can. Here's what I'll say. I'll say 2 purple, 2 black.
Okay.
You succeed
Oh my god.
as
What?
You forgot your boost.
Jack.
Favorite.
Oh, I
yeah,
did
you had
forget
a
my
boost
boost.
too. Jack, standing up at the top, actually grabs Gearjammer too, and it doesn't seem like he's helping very much.
Ooh, it's raining a lot.
But he does seem to attempt to help you get Gearjammer out onto the street. Overwatch, you're watching as the 3 individuals are coming out, and gosh, it looks terrible. Like,
It's bad.
it's bad. Like,
My shirt's just covered in blood.
Jack's covered in blood. Gearjammer's covered in blood. He's missing an arm.
Like,
Oh, he's still dripping blood too. Can I cauterize his thing?
Well, Jack did.
Oh, he fixed that.
He did
okay.
make a medical check on the wound to stop most of the bleeding. Now it's going to
my
soak
tie
up.
tied around it.
Yeah. Now it will soak up and drip a little bit, but it's probably the best it's going to get for right now without any like really good medical gear and things like that. But yeah, they climb out the top. What do you do, Overwatch?
I will open up the side door, right? So you have a side door to the van?
Mhm.
A
Where's
sliding
this?
door. I open that
Slide
up.
door
and,
opens.
yeah, I will help them bring Gearjammer into the van.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
guys-
you're gonna need a lot of help to get him into that car.
And it seems like Wildfire almost passes him completely off to you, as Wildfire looks exhausted as well.
Yeah, I collapse. I collapse and pass out in the van. I mean, I'm screwed until I get my familiar back. So
Yeah, he seems to be breathing rather heavily, like he's struggling to get air. As you guys get in the van, Jack is like, this is the worst his suit has looked since you met him, which has only been like a day, but. And they're all
got the
gathered.
suitcase, right? That's good.
Where am I taking you all?
1 second, and I'm trying to break to get this info before we sleep.
Okay, go ahead. You can make your next check as you stop
this
them
is
from leaving.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
jettisoning
tell
you
them
out
to
of
drive
the.
around the block, so we're still in range.
Okay.
What am I working with here?
Okay, the next one that you see is, let's flip this card over, and you see, oh, we got another IC. Oh, it's another one of those, it's another, not patrol, barrier IC.
Okay.
And I believe you needed to roll, I think it was 2 successes on that one, let's see. No, Binder was program 7, so you have to roll at least 2 successes.
Okay.
To beat this one.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Nicely done.
All right.
The dice have been on Cypher's side tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have reached the high
that-
secure data. So it's downloadable, it's deletable, it's overwritable. You can kind of search through it and see what there is.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of my triumph to get a permanent backdoor into the system. So if I ever need to come back in here,
All right.
I have
Excellent.
it.
Definitely, you can definitely do that.
And I'm gonna use my 2 maneuvers. One, to download data.
Okay. Download data.
Mm-hmm.
I got your permanent backdoor set up there. Okay. So, you have discovered that there are file folders within here that seem to be saved on this secure data. Seem to be over 50 file folders. There are 4 file folders that jump out to you because they say emerging futures.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
So you can download those if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
download those.
One is also marked backup disk emerging futures. So basically they must have made
Yeah,
some kind of
take that.
backup disk and save the extra file. Cool. So you download
Yeah,
those.
I think anything emerging futures, I don't think she really cares about the Cobalt Marie at the moment. She's got a backdoor now. She wants to take all the emerging futures and download it
Okay.
and then delete it all.
Deleting all the
From
emerging
theirs.
futures from
Yeah,
their
all the
database?
emerging. I'm leaving the Cobalt Marie, but I want the emerging futures stuff deleted, so
files
I
deleted?
only have the copy.
Absolutely, you can do that. You delete all their files of emerging futures off the high secure data.
And
Camera.
I think that, yeah, I'm gonna. If we have time, I would like to attempt the camera footage, but if I don't, I don't. Do I think I have time? I know the Matrix time is weird,
Matrix time is weird. Where is the camera footage at? Is it
it is under 1 IC. It's over here.
Oh, that is not the that is just the security access to the cameras. It's not access to the storage of the cameras. So like that's if you wanted to hack into there, like if they were inside and you wanted to like get inside camera footage of what those cameras inside the Cobalt Marie were seeing, you could access that and be able to switch with maneuvers to each camera and be able to inform your group, hey, you know what? In zone 3, where camera 3 is, there's 2 trolls in that hallway. Watch out, you know, stuff like that.
But do I even know where that is on here? I don't think I see it.
You don't see it. So it either doesn't exist or it's hidden from you currently.
No problem.
Which isn't in the archives. It
That's right.
The only places it could be is here or here.
True, and you also have a triumph, so that allows you to reveal something if you'd like to use it to reveal. Well, wait, you use a triumph for the
And
back
I used
door.
it out as a
Got
back
it.
door. But, do I want to use a story point?
It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Out of character. Should I look for this? Do we have time for this, or should we like bounce?
We
Because
should probably bounce.
I think we should bounce. She
We
has a
should
back
really
door.
bounce
She'll
first.
come back
It
to this
says-
later.
You locked the doors,
I did lock the doors.
but they know the codes. It's their doors.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like you slammed the door, turned the key on the outside, turned and ran away, and they just went, it's a deadbolt. Click, open.
It's
I guess
true.
that's true. Yeah, okay, let's go.
All right.
I got what I needed.
So you're jettison out of the Matrix, back into
Yes.
your. So Cypher comes back to consciousness inside the van, and one of her seats is still buckled. as you guys begin to
She
tear
sees
off.
the mess.
Yeah, you can see it now. You saw it through the camera, but it looks 10 times worse.
Out of character question, if I went back to the maglocks, could I block it with my firewall so they couldn't unlock it?
You could while you were here, but the minute you guys drive off and there's no way that you can stay connected to your network
Yeah,
out of range, it would just go back to what it was before.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
never mind.
That would have been a possibility while you guys were here, but driving off, it's going to break the network. Just because of proximity. But you guys drive off and
Yeah,
leave,
that makes sense. Like it's an AoE.
leave the Cobalt Marie in the dust
Ooh.
with the party in the back of the van, tired, unconscious, limbless, puddles of blood everywhere, huffing and puffing. And Overwatch with one hand on the steering wheel and a slice of pizza in the other.
Nice.
Want some pizza?
Me.
I hand Cypher a piece of pizza.
Cypher eats it crust first because she's a weirdo.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Shadowrun.